हेलो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या चल रहा है कॉड नेक्स्ट में? कैसे मिलेगा कोड? आई थिंक मेरे पास तो गेम पास है, सो मुझे इशू नहीं होना चाहिए। shouldn't be an issue। कौन कौन देख रहा है कॉड नेक्स्ट? देखने जरा।
Our final multiplayer mastery camo in true final mastery fashion. This thing will change when you shoot it. So all 4 of our final masteries across the game have this dynamic nature to them that is just really awesome with automatic weapons and high caliber guns for sure.
That is so fun. That is so cool. Well, Lawrence, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of camos. There's a lot of rewards.
बस कैमो डाल लो गेम में और कुछ मत करो।
Spilt a beverage on the table and I looked away. Oh no, what did I unlock? Can I find out that?
Great question, Miles. Yeah, so we have a new feature in the game we call the reward feed. Pop open the reward feed from the menu
graphics
panel,
are looking
it's got
better.
Your history of all of your unlocks right there. So this persists across multiple games, multiple sessions. You can pull it up, see what you unlocked a few days ago, equip content from here, investigate. To dig into challenge screens and things like that, and really going to help players keep track of all this stuff because there's a lot to earn.
That helps a lot. And that was everything from stickers to attachments to weapons.
Everything, and you can equip straight from it. It's great.
Now, Lawrence, Season 1 is coming in hot right after launch, and it sounds like with weekly challenges returning, there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, weekly challenges keep the game fresh each week of the season. So the way this works, each week of the season, we're going to have a new piece of gameplay content to unlock for use in your loadouts. This isn't just attachments. We have weapons. We have score streaks in this system.
Is he wearing dirty shoes?
And you'll unlock that week's reward with challenges for all 4 modes. So
awesome.
Truly connected game.
His shoes are really dirty.
In co-op, multiplayer, zombies, or warzone. Oh, and did we mention it's got camos? 2 camos.
And score streaks.
And score streaks. All kinds of functional gear.
Animated camo every season available in this system. We also have another camo if you complete half of the weeks in the season. So,
wow, they've invited so many people actually.
Count on how many camos are in this game. It's going to be insane. Of course, we also have to show some love to our Call of Duty esports fam. The World Series of Warzone is live tomorrow at 12 p.m.
And it's full of cheaters.
Really awesome CDL season planned, and with some full details being released in just a few short weeks. I can say for now, friends, get ready for the CDL.
I hope they're gonna reveal something about Ricochet. I mean, some update.
Ranked play is now on the tip of my tongue after talking about the COD League. Where can we get that?
So obviously we're bringing a ton of content at launch, Season 1. Big thing for us is just making sure we have the best ranked experience possible. Ranked play is coming in Season 2. We've already been playing with a bunch of pros. Everyone's getting excited.
Ranked play Season 2.
And Lawrence, there's a couple also feature additions to that for people to explore.
A couple things we can mention today. We're bringing back placement matches to get players.
Jashan Baji, क्या हाल चाल है? Welcome to the stream. देख रहे हो?
We know players want surprise camos. And so
PlayStation पे तो गेम खरीदना पड़ेगा, bro.
So get your gold camo, platinum.
Gotta have bragging rights. It's key.
कुछ different नहीं लग रहा है मुझे. It's like almost the same.
Now, speaking of the live season,
Movement ऐसा लग रहा है थोड़ा slow कर दिया है.
That's Season 1.
Slide looks like
the biggest season in Black Ops history in terms of content. Yale, can you confirm?
Okay.
So we are absolutely bringing it
You can play early access. कब आ रहा है?
This is from
When is the early access?
End of Season 1. We will have 7 multiplayer maps. 6 of those multiplayer maps are full 6v6. This is the most we've ever done.
DO7 early access.
You can expect so much of this.
Yeah, and you said
When is the early
a mix of some fan favorites returning from Black Ops 2, but also those brand new maps.
Yep.
And if I'm hearing you right,
14th
that doesn't even count
November.
what we're bringing to zombies in Season 1.
That's right. 3 maps.
Vault Edition खरीदा है भाई ने, वाह. जीत किधर bro? क्या हाल चाल? क्या चल रहा है?
New maps, 1 round-based zombie map and 2 survival maps. So this
Vault Edition.
the biggest in franchise.
मैं Battlefield खरीदूंगा, ये तो मुझे खरीदना नहीं पड़ेगा.
Wrapping up multiplayer here, but every year there is one Black Ops map. Because you're talking about them, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game without it. So Yale, I gotta ask.
I think some of our
14th
fans may
November
have a
is
guess
too
on
late,
what
na?
this is. Absolutely, Nuketown is
Open
coming
beta
back.
aa raha hai next week. Okay.
Harkening back to some of the love for Black Ops 2.
यहाँ पे data vector दिखा
It
रहा है.
is awesome. Nuketown 2025 looks incredible.
Open
All
beta
the
early
tech that we have
access.
just
Call of Duty
it's It
pre-order.
is super fun, and we are excited for people to get to see this shortly after launch.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously, like with the BO2 fans out there, I think people are going to be really excited about this version of Nuketown. So shortly after launch.
Yep.
Surely after launch, indeed. Well, fortunately, folks, we can all get our hands on Black Ops 7 multiplayer in the beta this week, and I can't
this
wait
week.
to play
This week.
with some of my friends. Full disclaimer, you know exactly who you are.
Lawrence Yale, thank you so much. Coming up at next, we are getting a look at zombies.
How to get
live
early access
gameplay
beta?
on the
Pre-order
brand
or
new
pre-purchase
map,
Call of Duty Black
Ashes
Ops
of the Damned.
for Xbox Series X, PlayStation, and when you pre-order, pre-purchase for participating retailer, you will receive 13 character early access beta code. Okay.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Change your game.
Okay.
Scuff
If
Game
you have a
is the
battle
official
pass
controller
ultimate,
of Call of Duty.
you're already getting early access.
Hamilton, equipped for precision. Hamilton and Call of Duty team up.
Battlefield 6 भी कर लिया है. Very nice.
Auto watch. Get yours on November 14th. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty. Unleash the beast with Monster Energy, the official energy drink of Call of Duty.
Monster! I'm drinking Monster!
You're invited to the Little
Yay.
Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize, a trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today. Welcome back to Call of Duty Next. We are moments away from getting
Zombies.
hands-on with Black Ops 7 Zombies, but things are getting a little scary. It is our very own survival map. Look at this.
I know. Y'all are confused. So was I. But as they say, this too shall pass.
This is one thing which I've never played. Never even tried.
Let the carnage begin. Old Tessie and Ted together again.
Burn rubber.
ACDC.
Oh, company.
Like mowing a lord of flesh.
Nothing new.
Happy New Year, demon spawn.
Definitely wasn't English breakfast.
Literally at my fingertips. Time to roll out.
quickly.
Play Zombies Survival
I'm
in the
on
beta.
a highway to hell.
Yeah, what a trailer! What a song! Team's on point once again with another banger.
I
Kevin
got one
Drew.
redeemed it. Nice.
I am so
मुझे
excited to hear
तो
Steve
Game Pass
Bianchi
है. I
from
think I should get
Trayer.
it.
Might
I
say, welcome
I think
to
I
the
should have it already.
party.
You might.
Let
Like
me
our
see.
old friend Richtofen.
Yes.
Welcome to
So,
the
Xbox.
Dark Easter as well.
it's time.
Xbox app
But
पे
we're
check कर
talking
लेते हैं.
all about Black Ops 7 Zombies, and Zombies reveal was massive, Kevin. So let's just start a big picture. How did the team think about building?
It says
the Zombies
upgrade to Vault
experience for
Edition.
Black Ops 7.
Yeah, so Ashes of the Dam really just represents
I can
what we want to do with zombies this year.
actually
Just as
play
we,
it.
the player, have been sent into the Dark Ether.
play it.
This map is a Bermuda Triangle where all these
Why is it
locations,
saying
and it's one
play
of
it
the
right
big-
now?
It's the biggest round-based zombies map we've ever made. Every single one of these locations has been sent into the Dark Ether in various time
चलेगा क्या
periods,
मेरा?
and each one has a unique story and atmosphere. And what was so
चलेगा क्या?
important with this map was kind of looking back at transit in Black Ops 2.
Right.
And something very unique about
Should I
that
click
map
play?
was bringing real consequence to moving from location to location because you had these extremely dangerous roads between. And so it's
Why
a real
it says
decision.
play?
As a squad, you don't want to just go out in those roads. You want to move together.
Yeah.
And so today, what the players are going to be playing here is a smaller part of the map. We want to preserve most of the experience for everyone at home on launch day. So what's going to happen is at 30 minutes, we're going to trigger
Play करूँ
exfil
क्या?
automatically at the next
What will
round,
happen?
and everyone at that point, try to get out alive.
And no main quest.
No main
Main
quest.
quest is turned off,
All
so
the
no
quest stuff is
spoilers.
turned off.
No
Yeah.
spoilers.
There's still
8th
plenty to
October.
experience today in this map.
Awesome stuff. And just a taste of zombies. We've talked a little bit about Ashes of the Damned. Let's take a journey
So I
now
can play.
inside the map. Hopefully our creators are prepared for what's about to come their way. Look at this, once again, descending
आज
deeper
खेलेंगे अभी थोड़ी देर में खेल रहे हैं.
Absolutely incredible map, guys. It's glorious to look at. A little surprise as well. I wonder if our creators are
Got
locked
some
in.
help on the way
Are
here.
they going to see it? Are they going to notice? Oh, I see the lights already. Here she comes.
Is it playing a while?
The Wunder vehicle to the rescue.
That's old Tessie for ya.
Tessie is actually here at next.
Yes.
A lot of our creators, including ourselves, have had the pleasure to get in the real thing, jump on it. There's a wonder weapon on the top. Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I've been so excited about this map, and I'm so glad it's finally out there. We can talk about it. It's in the hands of our creators.
Okay.
So the live gameplay is kicking off. It's time to hop in. Let's take a look. Okay, so Steve, where are we at?
Okay.
We're seeing somebody.
मैं अभी
Mom K's
Discord
getting
पे
in
कर
Tessie
दूंगा
right
तुमको
here, I
जैसे ही
think,
we'll
at
play.
Janus Towers.
I'm waiting for people.
Janus Towers. It's transition from Black Ops 6 to here. They're going to have to get the Wonder Vehicle running. They're going to try to get to either the farm or Blackwater Lake. When they're there,
I don't know where
they're gonna
Zod and
experience some
Commander
horrors.
is.
This is a creepy map. The Van Dorn farm is just terrifying. I love the barn there. There's like bodies hanging. The corpses are swinging. They can break their arms off, fall down and chase you. Well, now they're in the fog.
You took
They're on
no
it.
time to get in Tessie and start going into the roads
Oh
between.
my goodness.
Tessie's already
And that's
taken
a-
it.
I'm sitting on my
that is
Discord.
One of the new enemies on the back of the of Tessie
so
there, right?
those are the Ravagers, and you can see that they're little gremlins, and they love being in the fog. And they just took care of Tessie already. They're really good at jumping on and just starting to just tear it to pieces. Hopefully she gets out of there because
I
it gets
was-
really hectic. So
I was about to ask you, so obviously in these spaces between the locations on Ashes of the Damned,
Yeah.
now you can get out of the Wonder Vehicle, but Steve, should you get out
I don't
of the
understand the
Wonder Vehicle?
point of a new
Well,
game
these-
every year.
We call this the fog. These roads, these transitions between areas.
Especially
it's
the
very
Black
dangerous.
Ops thing.
The round rules are not the same as regular rules here. So zombies can continually respawn, and when you try to kill them, they actually just poof into like dust and can reform, right? So you have to just try to your best to get through there. You gotta run, you gotta fix the car really quickly and get out of there because you're not gonna be getting points, you're not gonna be getting drops or power-ups. So keep on, make it
So-
through.
So we're obviously seeing the Wonder Vehicle there, but we need this. This map is so big that we need a vehicle to get around it and drive between each of the areas. Kevin, what does it mean to have old Tessie in RBZ?
Yeah, so this is a true wonder vehicle, and we call it the fifth member of the squad because Tessie is so essential to your success in this map. We just saw
you
Tessie.
absolutely need her to get from place to place. But even beyond that, you're going to be powering her up and upgrading her. Initially, you'll find her, she's a bit slow and disrepair, but the first thing you do is find a familiar bus driver's head in the starting area and install it in the dashboard of Tessie. So now you've got to get a bit of a automated repair and some personality as well. And then from there, you know, I think we'll see a lot of that today is getting the Pack-a-Punch. You're eventually going to get to Ashwood and find a disrepaired Pack-a-Punch, and you're going to take that jet thruster, put it in the back of Tessie, give it a boost jump, as well as for the first time ever giving yourself a mobile Pack-a-Punch, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh, we're hearing Mama K like she's loving the map right now. She's looking up. What a moody, you know, lighting situation you have throughout.
Yes. There's a lot of atmosphere in this map. It's very creepy. Each space is just very unique.
So what is the name of this location? This
is Blackwater Lake. It's this old cabin that's been transported here, just as everything else. This is really like a Bermuda Triangle type of area, so all manner of places from all over can show up here, and it's just cool. The really cool thing too you'll see is there's unique zombies to each area. So there's some lost hikers here, some backpackers and stuff. In Janus, you'll see Janus Tower security and employees there. Really cool detail.
Okay, so we're back in Tessie. Steve, what are some of the upgrades? What are some of the other upgrades that you can make?
The Abomination skin upgrade is one of my favorites. So you're increasing the durability of the vehicle there, which really helps. It actually is chomping through zombies as you're driving through them. The beam attack is super powerful. It just blasts through, cuts through your enemies. It's great. There's also the DG2 turret, which we just saw. Super helpful. You get a player on top of there, help clear the hordes ahead of you. It's electric attack and chain to other enemies. It's really powerful, really awesome.
Kevin, this doesn't look like the cabin anymore.
No, so we're back. We're over at Van Dorn Farm. So right off the bat, you can get to go left or right, and this is the other path. And somebody got lucky and got a ray gun at round 6, which is awesome.
And it's skunk, so that can only go one way.
He's a lucky boy.
So this is, you know, lovingly referred to on our team as the murder barn. Talk to us a little bit about what's going on here.
So the Van Dorn family, they got to the Dark Ether here. They're just a murder family. They're crazy. They took out everybody. You see the bodies hanging here. Some of them are still wriggling around and moving. These zombies can break out. They can break their heads off, jump down and chase after you. So it's just super cool horror vibes in there. It's terrifying. I love it.
So someone just got to Ashwood, and they're upgrading the Tessie with the Pack-a-Punch here. So they've already got the power up, and Ashwood is kind of our central location. It's this 1800s kind of western town that was just dropped in this place, and it's kind of right on top of this chasm. So if you look up, there's this massive bridge with a generator. It's just a really cool space. A lot of verticality. Combat roll actually is really useful in this place. Just be able be able to jump off that bridge and just roll right over to Tessie at the garage.
You got any augments for that?
Yeah, flopper totally supports combat roll. So
it's great. You got to think about wall jumping as well as rolling now. There's a lot of flopping going on.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of opportunities for some purple explosions.
But before we get too far on Ashes of the Dam, this is such a big map. I want to throw it back to Treyarch so we can learn a little bit more.
I'm joined by Anthony, Senior Lead Designer on Zombies here at Treyarch. So welcome, how you doing?
Pretty good, how you doing?
I'm very ready, I'm very excited. We've got to talk about the all-new, massive round-based zombie map. Ashes of the Damned. Tell me everything.
Yeah, Ashes of the Damned is one of our biggest maps ever. It's around the studio, we like to call it a kind of Bermuda Triangle of these varied locations that have been host to terrible events that have caused them to be pulled into the dark ether.
Bad things happening all over the place, and now they're all in one central location for us to play with. Yeah. It sounds perfect. Okay, so there are many locations that we're sort of dealing with and we can talk about on this map, but where do we start?
So you'll start outside of Janus Towers, but you're definitely not in West Virginia anymore. This is a dark, ruined version of what we saw at the end of Black Ops 6. The upheaval and destruction around you really drives this home and sets the tone for what's in store. From there, you'll have two choices. One road leads to Van Dorn Farm, the other leads to Blackwater Lake Cabin.
Okay, choose your own adventure. Let's go to Farm.
Van Dorn Farm is an homage to Transit Farm ripped straight out of a horror movie. This was the home of a murderous family complete with an underground kill bunker and a barn lined with their unfortunate victims hanging from the rafters.
Extremely spooky. Okay, if we go back, let's head to the cabin. What have we got there?
Yeah, Blackwater Lake Cabin is where a famed horror director drowned his lead actress, believing her death would birth the ultimate terror. But as it so happened, the lake had other ideas.
Okay, Anthony, I appreciate you not giving away too much. There's, spoiler-free territory here. What's beyond the cabin, though?
Regardless of which of these paths you take, you'll end up in the fractured southern Georgia town of Ashwood. And this is the central location of the map. Ashwood was the site of a massacre, and cracking the veil, pulling the town into the dark ether.
Oh, this is cool. Every location has such a unique sort of story piece to it.
Yeah.
And there's so much storytelling going on. What does this mean, though, that we are trapped in the dark ether?
This is super exciting because anything goes in the dark ether, and we get to go to some truly incredible places throughout our seasons as a result. We're coming out strong with Ashes of the Dam. We've got a Wonder Vehicle. We've got a moody vibe. And we know that this map will deliver that atmospheric experience that Zombies fans have been asking for.
Anthony, it sounds absolutely brilliant. It looks brilliant. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Thank you so much, mate. We've got more Zombies gameplay coming up.
We sure do, Miles. Guys, a new Zombies map means that we've got to see some new monsters. We got a little taste, but I mean, what else are we looking out for in the dark ether?
Yeah, so but just going back to those Ravagers, you saw them like tearing Tessie apart. They're just little jerks. Any loot that drops, they'll immediately gravitate toward and try to eat.
Little
you want to,
yeah.
little loot pigs. You want to stop them, and they hang out in the fog normally, but in the special rounds, the fog rolls in, and that gets really intense when these guys are all coming in at farm or any of these locations.
Speaking of intense,
we have the Zursa here. This thing is massive. It's terrifying. It's wet and slimy. It has beehives on it that actually can detach, fly at you, and attack you with zombies, right?
Yes.
These also reveal weak points on it. You can shoot those and go for the critical damage there. But I mean, this thing is tough. The car can't even smash through it. I mean, it's formidable.
This guy's a terror. He just harkens back to some of our earlier games where you just keep trying to run away from him, and he's unrelenting.
Yeah, unrelenting is a good way to put it. But also, we got to have a moment for the zombies because we love a pun on this show.
Yep.
Yeah, we just had to do it. Because if you go inside the building, he might not be able to get in there, but the zombies will definitely be able to get in there.
Yeah. Now, something else I've been dying to talk about, and we saw a little bit about this during our zombies reveal, is the debut of a new version of some familiar faces. I am, of course, talking about the original crew with a new look.
That's right. So this is our iconic crew, the original crew, but this is the Dark Ether version. Returning is the original voice cast of Steve Bloom, Fred Tatasciore, and Nolan North, and we're going to be premiering Nelson Lee as Takeo this game. And so while you might recognize the crew and their personalities, they have different backstories and a different reason why they're here that we're going to discover throughout the year.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. Super cool. I also see some, more familiar faces. The OG crew won't be facing the dark ether alone. Steve, what other characters are joining them?
Well, we have returning from Black Ops 6, Maya, Weaver, Carver, and Gray will be here too. As you've seen in the Reckoning, they mysteriously vanished. They show up here now. They're in the dark ether. They're meeting up with the original crew here, and their souls are drained. They're going to have to all work together here to escape, right? So it's really cool that there's 8 operators you can choose from to get really good dialogue all together, all the different combinations. It's amazing.
I feel like narratively that's going to be just so fun because I'm thinking about how incredible some of the lines are. The writing's always on point, and just how they're going to interact together. I'm like,
yeah,
we'll be making some new friends.
Yeah,
Rick Toffin and Gray are both scientists, but very different kinds of
Very
scientists.
different kinds of science.
Awesome. Okay, we're talking about what else players can look forward to, folks. Don't forget that we have the beta starting in just 2 days. Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans and get early access to the Black Ops 7 beta starting on October 2nd. Don't forget to jump into the beta on day 2 of early access. That is when you will experience a taste of zombies. Preload the beta starting tomorrow. Also, this is a fun one. The Gobblegum Monster Pack is here, but only for a limited time. Pre-order now before the Black Ops 7 beta ends, and you'll unlock a monstrous amount of Gobblegums. The pack includes one of every rare, epic, and legendary Gobblegum. That's 9 rares, that's 9 epics, and it is 10 legendaries, plus 3 perkaholics. Use them in Black Ops 6 starting tomorrow. And don't forget, once you pre-order, make sure you log into Call of Duty before the end of the open beta on October 8th to claim this pack. Christopher Puckett, you've got some more Gobblegum news, don't you, sir?
Yes, I do, Miles. Look at this thing. I got the Gobblegum mini dispenser replica. It works. It's functioning. That's right. And for all those Call of Duty collector fans out there, now available for pre-order, it's the new Gobblegum replica dispenser that you could have on your desk. All fans who grab one of these for their collection will also get a Gobblegum machine weapon charm gift with the purchase, and this will be the perfect shelf companion for your Wunderwaffel that you picked up last year at Next. Amazing stuff coming out of our crew, and it is more than just a display piece. This is a working die-cast metal replica standing 12 inches tall. It can be loaded with standard gumballs, adding an interactive touch to your collection. With Black Ops 7 launch around the corner comes a new chapter in the Zombies story. The perfect time to grab a new addition to your Call of Duty collection. Only available on shop.callofduty.com while supplies last, and you can win it right now. You got no money? No problem. Head on over to X and post with the hashtags on your screen, and you'll be entered to win one of the 3 half-scale collectibles. Or simply use the QR code on your screen. It'll take you directly to the post. Easy stuff. Now, let's listen in on how our creators are enjoying this massive map.
This is main quest related. We found something main quest related. Alright, let's spin the box again. If we can get the ray gun or something, that'd be huge.
I know you possess great power. I want it.
Okay, SMG.
For once, I am not underwhelmed. I am whelmed.
Okay, should we open this up? Kind of intrigued. And also, there's a bin? What is that?
The camo with the map, the purple in the back, it looks so good. Look at that. Yo! It looks so good. All right, let's keep driving.
Okay, we're just coming out of gameplay there, and I have to mention something because we saw one of the first pack camo there on Mama K stream.
Yeah, looks awesome. One of our best packs, I think, in years.
Awesome. Not the first new thing, though, but we've seen. Something I don't think we haven't seen just yet, though, but it's a brand new perk, Kevin.
Yes.
Wisp Tea. What is that?
So Wisp Tea is, you're trapped here, you need some friends, you need some allies wherever you can get them.
We're not
There's a lot of these wisps around, and this perk is all about kind of gaining control of one. And so once you have it, you have an ally. And once you shoot enough zombies, you'll summon this wisp, and it will help you kill zombies, but then you can augment it to do all sorts of things. So if you want to be a little bit more defensive, you can make it help revive you. If you go down, if you're playing solo, it's a great ally to have. What's really cool about these wisps is when you augment them, they get different masks and different colors. So it's just very, very playful and a lot of fun.
Lots of fun. I'm excited to see those. And you know what else is new? We got a brand new ammo mod coming to Black Ops 7 Zombies at launch. Steve, what are we working with?
We have fireworks returning from Black Ops 3, but wait, it's improved. So
Hi,
now
Game Wizard, bro.
it's gonna
Kya chal hai?
proc and home in on enemies with these rockets it's shooting, which it never did before. And there's also some really great augments like you're seeing here. It'll launch
Kya chal raha hai?
multiple ones that spin around, take
Mil gaya
anything
tumhe code.
in the area. It's a
Early
really
access.
good large area of effect here. Great for this map because there's some giant spaces here.
This looks so cool. The particle effects are going wild as well.
Yeah.
In terms of out of the stuff that's returning, what players can expect, the toxic growth field upgrade is back. How's this going to work with this environment, with this huge environment that we're in?
Yeah, so toxic growth is one of my favorite field upgrades. It's from Cold War, and it's all about creating an area of denial. And I think, immediately it can serve as blocking down one of the pathways for zombies, which is critical, right? Like being able to just say, I don't have to worry about zombies coming from that doorway for a while is
I might
clutch.
be safe here for a short period of time. Yeah.
But you can use it all sorts of ways, right? You can plant it down if you want to revive someone. As long as you're in it, you know, all the zombies are coming at you and getting taken out. And then obviously this can be augmented as well. It can get bigger. It can brain rot zombies. It can do all sorts of cool stuff.
Whoa. Well, speaking of augments, there's some big news because all of the research that we did in Black Ops 6 on augments with the Black Ops 6 crew, it's coming with us to Black Ops 7, right?
That's right. It's not like you forgot what you did.
Yeah.
And now that we're in here, we're unlocking additional, you know, branches of science.
Yeah, new
So
science.
We're expanding the augments so you can actually earn an additional major and minor augment for all content. And you can even unlock an additional second minor slot.
Whoa.
So in total, 192 augments to experiment with, and a lot of these are pretty big, like game changers with some of the older content. So
Yeah.
like stamina up, you can fire while sprinting. You know, there's a Vulture Aid augment that automatically applies armor plates.
Why
to
people
your
are so
armor,
crazy
so you
about
don't have to
zombies?
manually plate.
I'm so excited about that one.
One of my
That and
favorites.
reactive plates.
I'm not.
Yeah, is Ether Shroud. Is you create
Why are
an
you
after
excited about
image
it?
that is like serves as a decoy, so all the zombies attack that while you kind of regather and kind of, you know, re-equip and shoot them.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, so much choice. We have to be seeing some new stuff. You know, we've seen the trailer, we've seen a hint of what may be a new wonder weapon, gentlemen. Let's take a look at the Necrofluid Gauntlet.
Whoever's
Steve,
watching, welcome to the stream. Make sure you like,
That's a perfect
hit that like button.
Great question. Yeah, this is an awesome weapon, new wonder weapon for the
जिसके
map
पास
here.
Game Pass
It
है,
is this
they are
weapon of
already
unknown origin.
getting the
It
early
shows
access.
up in the dark ether here as well. We don't know where it comes from, but you can harness the powers of it here. It has a great melee attack with the claws on it, but it also harnesses this black viscous liquid here that you can manipulate, so you can fire that out. It goes through enemies. You can recall that back as you're doing that. It'll actually also pull in items, power-ups, and damage enemies on the way, but it also refills the ammo into the weapon, which is completely amazing, right? It's really fun.
It's like if you manage it well, you're never going to run out of ammo.
Exactly.
That is awesome. That is really cool.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll find out where it came from or how it got there. I'm excited to use it either way. But in addition to round-based zombies, we're also bringing survival maps back from Black Ops 2. So last week we went to Treyarch to learn about what's headed to survival.
Anthony, welcome back.
मेरे पास
Let's
है
talk
पाजी.
about
Nice.
survival maps. We
मेरे पास भी
mentioned
Game Pass
Vandal
ही है.
Farm earlier,
मैं Xbox app
and
पे ही
this is
खेलता
the
हूँ.
first survival map coming to the game, and it's the first time Treyarch is bringing survival to zombies.
हमको नहीं
since
चाहिए
Black
यार
Ops
access
2.
codes.
Yeah, that's right. Van Dorn Farms from Ashes to Dam will be our first survival map of many. This focused area of the full map
PlayStation
is all
वाला कोई
about staying
problem है.
alive with what you've got. No main quest, no frills. You'll be able to play it during the beta, and you can expect more survival locations based on our round-based maps coming post-launch.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So confirming we will get more of these post-launch. That sounds like the perfect option.
खेलेंगे bro.
Want to warm up and maybe vibe with friends before jumping into the main event again.
Yeah, exactly. And while survival isn't as forgiving as directed mode, which is also returning,
Multiplayer
it's still
खेलेंगे
a
एक
quick
साथ.
and easy way to jump straight into some zombies action. Of course, we'll still have our standard mode, and we're adding a new curse mode that'll make zombies even deeper and more challenging for our hardcore players. Sprinkle in some Dead Ops Arcade 4 on top of that, and you know, we'll just
ऐसा
have
मैप
a
इन
huge
लोगों
experience
को
for our
रिवर्स में लेना
That
चाहिए.
sounds like a lot to play, and we cannot wait. Anthony,
एक बार आया
thank
था.
you so much. Back to the
Night
show.
mode में.
Plenty to digest there. It's so much to
Rebirth
digest,
Island
Miles. It
पे.
was a true pleasure getting to sit down with Anthony to talk about survival maps. Steve, what is the team most excited about? There's so much that you've put into this, but what's top of the list?
The survival
Shithole
maps, it's
worth of
awesome
game.
because you can just
Shithole.
jump right in there and play. There's the
True.
pack-a-punches there, the Wonder Fizz is there. You got everything you need to survive. There's
Nothing
no
feels
quests, so you
new,
can
it's
just have
like-
a really great experience and just
Just
enjoy the game.
renaming the game
Yeah, I mean,
from
it's just
6
very
to
much like
7.
Liberty Falls from Black Ops 6. Like, there's some nights where you don't want to think too hard.
It's like
You just
iPhone.
wanna- you just
iPhone
wanna try to
16
get
and
the high
iPhone
rounds,
17.
And this is what the mode is all about. And what's interesting is it's, you know, not a lot of work to just get set up. You have that success, but it's actually pretty hard to get the high rounds because they're so small. You can't just take a zip line
YouTube पर कॉर्ड
or
छा गई है.
jump pad out of there.
अच्छा. आज तो लोग
It
देख
gets
ही रहे
pretty
होंगे
hairy
बहुत.
pretty fast, so,
It
yeah.
looks really, really intense. I just love what I heard.
इंडिया
quickly
में
from
कॉर्ड कब
OJ.
छाएगा?
Has the fireworks equipped. He straight away was like, "Wow, these are so pretty."
And it looks
They are
amazing in the
pretty.
map, right?
It
The
looks so
dark
good.
map with the fireworks.
Yeah.
I love
But
it.
I want to ask, is
Same
there a
game with
round
different
cap in
numbers.
beta?
There is, well, only that it gets to
Yeah, different
999,
gun,
and so
different
I gotta
guns,
challenge anyone out there
different
playing in the beta,
skins.
how far can you get in the time that you have? you
Same
get up
guns,
there,
I think.
We'll see.
I don't know. I don't
Same
know. I
mindset,
guess we're gonna have
yes.
to wait and see. Tag us.
Yeah.
I want to see it. But Yale mentioned it earlier today, but Black Ops 7 is going to have a massive season 1 with the Treyarch.
I'm
team
fine with the
adding
same
2
game.
survival
They can
maps and
keep
1
bringing new
round-based
maps, I think.
in season 1.
Yeah, which is huge. And
Good night,
that
Wizard.
new
Bye.
round-based map
Good
coming
night.
In season 1 is, I think, one of my favorites. Of
I was
all
hoping
time.
you would say that because I'm very excited about it, but I'm excited you're excited.
I will describe it as very metal.
Metal.
Do
So
do
metal.
You will with that.
Okie dokie then.
Zip action here from Noah. Okay, well, Kevin, there's more to talk about here. There's also cursed mode. This sounds like something the sort of long-time fans are going to be, really excited to play and they're going to love.
Yeah. So last game we introduced directed mode for more casual experience.
This
for
is
fans
no
to
hype
experience the
compared to
story.
BF6.
This year,
BF6
cursed mode
is
all
a different
about
hype.
engaging our most hardcore players.
Somehow
that are seeking
Battlefield
challenge, and it
is a
just
game from
immediately-
which
we're not
people are
gonna tell you how
expecting
to
much
unlock
more.
this
Like
on day one, but I'm sure our audience will find it
Battlefield
very
5
fast.
had a lot
As
of
soon as you get into curse
expectations.
mode, you're going to immediately feel the difference.
But they
We're
failed.
bringing back the classic point system, which is more complex, but you're going to need that because this is going to get a lot
People
harder.
thought
You're only gonna
it was
start
going to be a
with
better game, but
pistol
no.
and no minimap. And so the
I think
whole idea of this mode is
I don't know, I
it's about
feel like
discovery,
Battlefield
and you're
6
trying to find these
may
relics
fail
within
us.
the mode, and once you find them and unlock them, they apply additional difficulty modifiers to the mode, so you can actually disable things like ammo crates or limit yourself to 4 perks within a match. You start to tier up. Like, why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely bragging rights, but we also reward you in a variety of ways. And then one of those things is unlocking
A
additional
lot of people
power.
are going to be
So
very, very
once you get to
disappointed
tier
if
1,
Battlefield
you're
6
actually
is
gonna
not
unlock
going
the
to be
ability
good.
just purchase gold armor in the mode, which just automatically regenerates your plates. So
People
along
who
the
have
way, you're
started
making the mode
hating
so much
COD,
harder and
especially.
facing new challenge, but you're also getting a couple tools to help you out.
Cool. It sounds really challenging. It sounds like I was sweat.
Yeah.
Can I complete the main quest in Cursed at launch?
Absolutely. The mode is all about kind of going back and trying to complete the main quest again at these higher difficulties and getting additional rewards.
Zombies is coming from day 2.
Oh my god, there's
Early
a lot to
access.
play here.
Is this the garage in Ashwood?
That was.
Okay.
That was the garage in
So
Ashwood.
what are we doing there? Is that kind of like Tessie's spot?
That's the main place you're going to upgrade Tessie. It's got a way to warp Tessie back to there. If she
Oh.
breaks down, you want to brave the fog, just get there, pay the price, Tessie will be there. Tessie auto regenerates there. You can also actually pay to warp into Tessie there. So if your friends have Tessie on the other side of the map, for a small fee, you can be there with them.
That's cool. I mean, it seems so. It's a big map. There's lots to do, lots to traverse. It's really nice that we've got different options to get back in the action quickly. And yeah, if Tessie goes down, God forbid.
You also have jump pads in the level. So as you're driving through and unlocking these new destinations, there's alternate ways to quickly travel back and forth. So you don't have to just use Tessie sometimes.
All right, I've heard there are
Jump
some
pads are coming.
juicy new Zombies Mastery camos coming to Black Ops 7. Kevin, let's take a look at what we got.
Let's look at the goods. So first up, we got Golden Dragon, which is very scaly and very, very shiny.
That's cool.
Very beautiful.
That's very
looking great off that Aurora Borealis skybox. So
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone, incredible looking. Doomsteel, I think this is my favorite. Look at all the like clockwork and the intricacy there. I think Lauren said earlier, but the weapons team just continues to outdo themselves. And then our final camo is Infestation, which I think just looks incredible, and it very much ties in with our Necrofluid Gauntlet.
Oh yeah,
the vibe of the map.
It's very,
I heard Lawrence call this camo, and I quote, absolutely disgusting.
and I would agree.
In the best way possible.
In like the best zombies way possible, but
Ooh. All right, our players are getting sort of a little towards the end of their allotted time here on Ashes of the Damned. I mean, is there any? I don't know. Is there any other sort of fun things that you guys are allowed to share? It's still.
I mean, this.
I would like some more tips about the fog, right?
The
So
fog
Steve talked
sounds
about the
horrible.
fog.
The fog actually does have some investigation there. There is gameplay to uncover. I mean, right now we don't have quests and things and side quests on, but you're going to want to explore there, but you have to be prepared to really fight, right? Have a self-revive maybe, right? Have some perks with you. Have your gun upgraded, because it's a challenge, right?
So yeah, explore the fog at your own risk, but
Yes.
there are some potentially some rewards.
It's your own peril. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh my god!
There's our bear.
There's Ursa.
And there's an effect on your screen when Xerxes hits you. There's like a scratch mark.
Yeah.
You get the bleed effect. Yeah.
That'll actually shut down your auto healing.
Oh.
So it gets really scary if you get swiped like that, because
Don't panic.
You're gonna have to.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. Just keep running.
Panic.
So that's Noah just knocked off one of the beehives there, and it creates a little area. Now you have to still take that out once it's dislodged from his body.
Yeah, Xerxes. I didn't realize how big Xerxes is compared to your player. That's also terrifying. Not to mention the sort of bee like ranged attack as well. That's intense.
It's the Uzi honey for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I saw Ursa, I was like,
It's a lot of slime.
Smelly. I could smell it from here.
Let's see.
Noah's
the
doing
Yanks
great.
is playing.
He's got a nice little. He's got a good.
Or is he
circuit.
watching still?
He's
So
a pro.
you mentioned earlier that Ashwood is kind of like the central location.
So the whole map is it's a figure 8, and Ashwood is at the middle of that. So it's just this kind of nice, regathering location, and having the garage there for Tessie is part of that.
Yes, exactly. It's a very easy, fast travel jump to get to this location, to have access to a lot of the things on the map, really centralized here. See, there's some zip lines you can take up to
He's
the
heading
top.
back upstairs. Yeah. A lot of.
That was one of the jump pads?
No, that was just a rappel line or a zip line up.
Exactly.
Here we are.
Oh,
back
गई
at
उठा ली
the
वापस
starting area.
T-Dog is still at the start of the map.
I would like to think he has come back.
हाँ बालू मार दिया
He's got a pack a punch there, so I assume that he made his way back to here and ready to exfil.
Okay, so we know that the rounds are coming to a close here for our creators, and that this is about exfil. So how is exfil going to work in this
भाई
game?
खेलोगे बस अभी warzone का watch party complete करके फिर खेलूंगा मैं
So
नहीं
you'll
भाई
see these yellow phone booths.
अजय zombie का section खत्म होने वाला है फिर warzone का आएगा warzone का देख के फिर मैच खेलूंगा थोड़े बहुत
So now your teammates can
वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम नियो भाई 1 लाइक बचा 15 लाइक कंप्लीट करना कर
and
दो
then they can warp to that exfil location. Then you're gonna have to face the Zersa. You're in a confined space here. It's a do or die situation, right?
But it's
Your
not
other
just
friends
any Zersa, right?
No, it's HBT Zersa. Thank you. Yes.
It's like the Mama Zersa.
So now, but your other friends, even if they didn't opt to exfil, they can actually jump in there and help you out if they want to be, But that's at their risk. They could go down or something can happen. But once you're successfully out, they can continue playing without you. Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm going to use this all the time because I feel like it's always like, you know what, dinner's ready, I'm out. You guys keep going, or I'll stay in and you leave. And I love that they kind of calculated risk if they're helping you and they do go down, but at the same time, like, they might just leave you and be like, good luck.
Yeah,
you take the HVTs or on your own.
We also simplified it this year. It's very clear. It's just kill that HVT and get out. It's not like kill 50 zombies and it's just kill that and you're good.
That's very cool, guys. Oh my gosh. So what? Is there any rules? I mean, if it's brown, lay down. If it's undead, go for the head. Is there a
go for the weak spot?
Go for the weak spot. Hope your weapon is pack a punch. Okay. Oh, the gameplay looks fantastic, and of course, folks, for the very first time ever, we have zombies survival in the beta, and this was just a little taste, a little succulent enjoyment moment of that zombies experience.
Yeah. So survival's all about these smaller maps and just focused on exactly that, surviving. And in the beta, we're gonna give you so many gums because we want you to just experiment, especially some of the new gums. And this is the first time zombies in the beta. This is incredible.
Yeah.
It gives us an opportunity to react to players' feedback and just see like how what happens in high rounds and how we need to react. So
we're so excited about that. It's gonna be amazing.
I always think that when we can go home and play the game sitting on our own couches at home, like that's the moment it's real for me. So beta always is that. I'm like, I get to play it out of the office. I can't wait. But just being able to play.
इसके बाद warzone का section है.
Awesome. Taste of survival. Alrighty. Well, I think we're wrapping up here.
Yes, please wrap up.
With our zombies gameplay, but there's been amazing talking about all of the content coming to the mode and Black Ops 7. But Treyarch was like, hey, why not more? We need more. We want more game. And so we have Dead Ops Arcade returning to Black Ops 7.
Yes, so Dead Ops Arcade has actually been with us since Black Ops 1. It's a game within a game, and if you don't know what it is, it's a top-down arcade shooter that kind of remixes a lot of the pieces of zombies and some of the other modes to create this massive experience. And this time around, it's 80 levels. It's packed with all sorts of secrets to discover. It starts out top-down, but there's ways that you can go first-person. There's side-scrolling. And for the first time, you're actually going to be able to share a global progression. So you're going to be able to still like rank up while playing this.
Earn XP.
And what's really cool is that you can use gobblegums in this mode as well. Wow. And what we've done is remapped a lot of the gums to behave differently. So it gives like new use to some of the gums you may not like to use in standard round-based zombies.
Awesome.
It's like you might find a good way to use them here. So
awesome. That's really cool. Well, I mean, there's so much content. But that is not all, folks. I mean, we do also have a cabinet, Dead Ops 4.
I was about to say, I watched Miles get smoked in Dead Ops Arcade last night in real life. Kevin and I were eating pizza in the background, cheering him on here in the DOA.
Check it out. This is a custom Dead Ops Arcade for PC by Origin and AMD. It's so cool. It's just, I mean, I got a short taste of this last night. Again, yeah, you were both enjoying dinner, but it was really cool.
I couldn't go that far.
It was so much fun. I mean, it's the first time that I've experienced Dead Ops Arcade. You know, I'm relatively new to the zombies world, and this was so much fun. And that was our custom, well, this now is our custom Dead Ops Arcade 4 PC by Origin and AMD. You can get your hands on this by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account and using the hashtag CODNEXT and hashtag AMDXBO7 sweepstakes. That is awesome. And the game is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Game is good, PC is awesome.
Shout out to AMD on this one. AMD is the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7.
Kevin, Steve, thank you so much for being here. We're all going to be grouping up together to play Survival in the beta. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Guys, up next, we are diving into what's new in Warzone, including a brand new Resurgence map. Stay tuned.
Nice. New map. New Resurgence map. Nice, nice, nice.
Dominate every game on a big screen TCL QD Mini LED TV with 144Hz native refresh rate and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. TCL, the official TV, Call of Duty. Experience the world of Call of Duty with Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty. Operators, get ready to ride the special edition Polaris Razor Pro R and Sportsman XP 1000 vehicles, dropping soon into Call of Duty Warzone. You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize. A trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today.
Now, one of the gifts that all the creators are getting at CODNEXT this year is actually the watch that is on Axel Vermack's wrist in the game, and it is from Hamilton. There's actually only been 5,000 of these made, which is absolutely insane. But it's going to be released on the same day of Black Ops 7, November 14th. All the creators getting their hands on it. You could too. Make sure to check it out.
Welcome back, one and all, to Call of Duty Next. We know you've been asking for Warzone news, and today we've got you covered with some special guests.
That's right, because we are going to get our very first look at the all-new Resurgence map, Haven's Hollow, as well as major POI updates coming to Verdansk in Season 1. We're also going to have all the intel on what's coming to Warzone. I know many of us are curious about movement, so there's a lot to talk about today.
Movement?
Well, live gameplay is coming right up. But first, we want to welcome in Matt Christek, the creative director at High Moon Studios. So welcome to the Omni Room.
Oh, yeah, thank you for having me today. You know, excited to be here.
I know, no, we're getting into it. We're good. We're about to get going. But Matt, High Moon has been involved in Call of Duty for a long time. You guys have been making awesome content for campaign, zombies, Warzone. You know, what's it like for the studio to be bringing this new map to life?
Yeah, we're honored to be able to work on these experiences and bring them to life. We've been on Call of Duty for a long time, but these are massive projects, right? So, you know, we can't do any of this stuff without our partner studios. So I just want to give a shout out to, you know, our friends at Raven and Beanox. You know, we really couldn't do this without them, but I think we're set up for a great start, you know, for Warzone this year.
It's going to be an incredible year. Big shouts to the team.
Well, what are we waiting for, folks? It's now time to literally drop in. Here's the first ever look at Haven's Hollow. Not only are we dropping in, we've also got a tag map.
Yeah,
well, we had to drop in to get to the tag map.
Yeah, look at this.
That's how that happened.
I wonder how sort of trippy that is for the people in the room. That must be awesome.
I will say these animations have been on point in the room. I love seeing them on camera.
Oh, we've made it.
Awesome.
Here we are, the first look at Haven's Hollow, our very own tag map.
Yeah, so I mean, you can see like the theme for this. We're inspired by like a late summer, kind of early fall setting.
Copy paste
in the
game, yeah.
Heart of the Appalachia.
This looks
kind
like
of area. We've got this really small town Americana vibe. There's 9 unique points of interest. You know, there's a little bit of contrast between some of the older rustic elements and a couple newer modern ones.
PS6 is winning. Definitely,
you're also
bro.
going to see 2 that are maybe a little familiar, right? We've got the main street, which has some elements from Liberty Falls, and we've got the mansion from Shattered Vale. Both of them.
अभी कौन सा मैप आया था 1899
Yeah, the colors have been popping on this
अच्छा
map.
zombies
I
वाला
can't
map है ये
wait to see it in gameplay, but of course, one of our most popular maps in Call of Duty Zombies with Liberty Falls. I'm really excited to see the team bring a new experience there. What made you guys want to revisit?
Yeah, I mean, people love
This is Liberty Falls?
so much. Like, we really like that setting. We thought we could
उसी
do
को
more
बना
with
दिया
it.
है
We really wanted to expand on it. And this is also a place that we've never used in Warzone. So it's kind of a new experience for everyone there.
New setting?
It looks amazing, like a pre-outbreak. It's all clean and nice.
Yeah,
You know,
pre-outbreak.
Until we show up. All right, let's take a closer look now
Ooh.
at Haven's Hollow.
Yeah, so here you can see our main street, right? It's got the biggest collection of like the building interiors.
कैल्डेरा वाला फील आ रहा है फ्लॉप मैप है
Player, I know you guys have said player visibility.
Yeah,
रिसर्जेंस में चल सकता है आई डोंट नो बहुत डेंस लग रहा है लेकिन
I think we're going to talk more about Riverboat here in a second because that might be Matt's favorite.
Yeah, it's a good hot drop.
This is like a cool, again, super fun close quarters engagements here, but we still have some nice lines of sight.
Yeah.
आशिका वाला फील आएगा
It's got this big industrial interior floor, kind of cool playable elements all over the rooftop. Lots of ways to kind of like sneak in through the upper sections. The coal depot, this is kind of at the crossroads of a few POIs.
Interesting.
This is the most modern of the new POIs that we have here, the research center.
Hmm.
It's got a pretty risky buy station in like the central courtyard in the middle of it.
Awesome. This looks like it could be quite a fun loot area.
Bro, this is all
Yep, and obviously here we got the mansion.
Nothing new.
Which we've kind of taken a new pass on and reimagined for Warzone.
My guy, the Z-Rex.
The Z-Rex, there's a new ascender in here that goes through the big skylight up to the rooftop.
Cool.
The ponds. You don't try to pull your chute here because you're just going to break your ankles because
Yeah,
it is shallow
it's only
water.
ankle-deep water,
Only ankle
folks,
deep,
yeah.
We're trying to have a little minimal water gameplay in this map. And the train station on the outskirts, this is a good place to kind of regain.
Yeah, I love the looks here. I know the call-outs are going to be great. And so,
छोटा ही लग रहा है
from a
मुझे map.
size perspective, what can you tell us about Haven's Hollow, you know, relative to other Resurgence maps?
Yeah, so it's definitely smaller than Fortune's Keep and just a little bit larger than Rebirth.
Little bit
we talked
larger
a little
than
bit
Rebirth.
about some favorite spots, but have you got any tips or any hot spots you like?
Yeah, I mean, I really like the riverboat. It's called Haven's Gamble. It's kind of a tight, multi-level space, really good for grabbing loot. It's got an easy buy station that you can access up on the top. It's also pretty cool. You don't have to worry about getting sniped in the back from someone across the river. But there are a lot of ways that people can sneak on there. There's lots of zip lines and ladders and lots of risky routes that people can take to kind of flank you.
That sounds awesome, man.
We're about to find out what the hot drop is.
All right, well, this is it, folks. It is now time for the action. It's the gameplay premiere of the brand new Call of Duty Warzone Resurgence map, coming to Season 1 later this year. Haven's Hollow, Dream Crazy.
Season
I'm on
1.
Shift. Let's do it.
November
Do it indeed. 2 rooms full of creators hunting for that illustrious first ever Haven Hollow win. That's always the key. Someone's looking for that X bait. Being able to post that video online, huge. And with the drop, it's not just time for us to drop in for the first time. It's also time for the TCL Power hours. Dream Crazy, this is fun because starting right now, our creators are trying to complete these 9 challenges while being in the middle of Warzone. And with these 9 challenges come 9 different opportunities for you at home to win a 27-inch TCL QD LED monitor. Which are you looking forward to here, Dream Crazy?
Already, I'm looking at the vehicle eliminations, how fun those are. Also the comebacks elimination. You gotta love to see a good lethal, maybe cross map with some of those, but these are exciting, Shift.
And here's another look at what exactly they are playing for. And for you at home to possibly be walking away with like a 27-inch monitor, you can enter by posting on X, including the hashtags that are listed there below. Make sure you also snap a shot at that QR code. But the TCL Power Hour starts now as we're dropping into our first look at Haven's Hollow. And again, you talk about resurgence, you talk about your ability to try to get high eliminations, but at the same time, valuing the timer of when you can be brought back. And just, again, look at the map. It's just the colors, just absolutely vibrant in this late summer, early fall setting, not to mention what the actual POIs bring to the map themselves.
9 POIs counted yesterday, and Research Center being one that has a buy station right in the middle of the, research, obviously the center. And yeah, quickly, the name of the game is get your loot, get your cash, and be able to get picks early as teams are landing in late. Adrian, easy pickets for him.
Yeah, looking like it. Nice little MXR out of the initial ground loot. And he's feeling like it's time to find one of his first kills. Help is starting to come back through, though. Decent turn, but shut down. And that'll put him in a little bit of trouble as Booyah and the rest of the squad will try to regain, stay alive, and again, hunt for that first win. Nothing more important in COD Next than being able to boast that you got the first ever win on Haven's Hollow.
One of the things that the dev team highlighted is just the fact that you do have multiple levels, multiple layers where you can regain. So just being able to find a regained spot after, going down early is challenging. But look at Symphony. He's already on 8 kills right now, making it look pretty easy. The MXR-17 seems to be a ground loot weapon that we've been seeing here. Adrian also had one in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's always really fun, I think, just to take a look to see when we go from multiplayer to Warzone, how the weapons kind of transcend, or maybe not, from one to the other, and what actually...
This is better.
But look at Symphony. He's already on 8 kills right now, making it look pretty easy. The MXR-17 seems to be a ground loot weapon that we've been seeing here. Adrian also had one in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's always really fun, I think, just to take a look to see when we go from multiplayer to Warzone, how the weapons kind of transcend, or maybe not, from one to the other. And what actually feels good in hand, because often we see the multiplayer meta does kind of lend itself to ideas into the Warzone space, but not always the case. But again, if you missed it earlier, Xfinity partnered with Call of Duty Next. If you are an Xfinity customer, you can get early access to Black Ops 7 Open Beta. Make sure you sign up at xfinity.com/rewards. We're talking free access, people. Head on over, get yourself ready to go, get yourself preloaded, ready to drop in on October 2nd.
Symphony just finding picks and being able to pick out other enemies' loadouts here. He finds himself finding an M8A1, a gun that we've been seeing here all day, be very, very powerful, as well as that Drevik in hand. So hopping on board with Aiden now, kind of just working away outside the perimeter of zone, rotating in from the Warzone gods, though. This is, pretty comfortable. They know exactly what to do. Pick up your UAVs, find information, and continuing on rotating in on the side of the barns here. They are doing just that.
Looks very flat.
UC champion, you know for a fact there is nothing more prioritized in his mind than being able to follow that up with the first ever win on our new Resurgence map. And yep, they've got a little bit of a bait here on a loadout drop in front of them, and that is a blender. Absolute decimation. Squad wipe coming through for them, and now you're in a position to... This team is in the healthy spot of possibly winning this lobby.
That was Decky and the boys he took down, and... Man, continuing on to melee weapon out, running faster here. Maybe we'll see some of those TCL power hour stuff coming in as, we have challenges that these guys need to complete. But nonetheless, here now the zone is closing in. Top 3 for these guys, who are going to be our winners for Haven's Hollow.
Well, they've got all 3 members left. 7 total players still alive in this lobby. And yes, we are going esports mode with this commentary. This is what we want to see. First ever Haven's Hollow win. Can Aiden, Fief, Symphony be the squad to do it? shut down one team. Just one more player to find. They're looking good for it. It's calm, it's casual, and we're taking body shields. Looking to finalize the elimination. That'll be good for Power Hour Box, and there it is. Aiden and co, your Warzone victory on Haven's Hollow.
Lighten it up to around the main street. I think that was one of the hot spots we had talked about here at Haven's Hollow, but Shift, taking first looks at it, it is beautiful, it is bright. I feel like visually you can literally see everything.
And that's the key, you know, I think a lot of players, you know, when you look at kind of the history of where Call of Duty has been in the last couple of the titles, you know, there's always a question of what's the visibility going to look like in kind of more, you know, generic settings where we talk about like things that are in modern times, or most recently for Black Ops 6 going back to the 90s, a very gritty, very grungy game. This one feels very vibrant, very different, very fresh. And I think players are really going to enjoy that, not just across what we saw in multiplayer, but we also saw it in Zombies, and now we're seeing it specifically in Warzone. If you want to get the full spectrum and make sure that you're looking at high quality, make sure you check out AMD, the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7 and Call of Duty Next.
A lot of the players were saying that too, like this is just a beautiful blend, it feels like, of like all games. You get a little bit of Black Ops 2, you get a little bit of Black Ops 3, you get Black Ops 4 elements, even some kind of IW elements in it. It's just like a blend of all Call of Duty, it almost feels like, but it's very fluid, and you can still see that fluidity continuing on here in Warzone.
Well, we'll head over to Scump, Shotzi, Methods. A little bit of trouble on the outside of the circle in Zone 5. No more Resurgence at this point. If you're unfamiliar with the mode, you eventually do not get that immediate rebirth back in. Oh, and a little bit of trouble here working their way back into Zone, trying to play the slow side of the circle, see if they can find a way to come through as... How about this? Leonard Fournette finds himself teamed up with the majority of Team Falcon, Soka, and Shifty in the mix with him, trying to carry him to a win.
Peacekeeper in hand too, being able to take down Scump. Oh, Scump did slide away, but still does get pinched by Shifty there. And there's the habit. Leonard, Hisoka, and Shifty also win this other game here of Haven's Hollow, displaying it and winning it around the chapel side. You love to hear. Happy cheers. All right. He's feeling himself.
That's the Falcons energy right there, though.
Yeah.
That's the Falcons energy right there. Leonard's having himself a good time. I'm sure we'll see him in the beta. And, you know, I just want to throw a little shout out into the mix, too. You know, talking with the devs and hearing them, of course, here across the show. This feels like there's a different level of, like, aura and pride surrounding every element of this COD Next, where they really feel like this may be one of the giants in the history of Treyarch releases, talking about the content depth that we're seeing not just on launch, but especially building even further into Season 1. I mean, this is going to be a really fall into early winter for Call of Duty fans.
I love that you said that, Shift, because you know I've been gleaming about it. The fact that we have global progression across the board with this content. Like, it doesn't matter if you're playing Warzone, if you're playing campaign, if you're playing multiplayer, you can level up your favorite weapon, even if you're playing Resurgence here. So kind of on the research side, we see FIFA, again, looting around. It just looks so pretty, so beautiful. But for most of these players, you kind of see them finding a lot of success outside the perimeters and rotating in.
And there's something about finding your first Warzone victory on a new map, but can you go back to back?
Ooh.
That's got to be the goal. I mean, these guys, if you've followed their streams, you know that these guys look to try to string together a win after a win after a win. And, ooh, Redman's actually showing up in the proximity chat, so we may have a couple of Goliaths in the Warzone space facing off if they end up meeting here outside of research.
Yeah, well, I have loudness EQ with my IEMs and...
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Great. That's a good comment. All right. Well, being able to, of course, pinpoint those opponents as you see outside the research center. If you're wondering, the research center is far east of this map, and of course, prepare for battle. Corsair, the official gaming hardware and peripheral partner of Call of Duty.
Yeah. These guys are going hard. Not that it's a surprise, but they're not even commenting in like the proc chat in game. Like, these guys must have downloaded external software to find themselves to make sure we're not giving anyone anything. Like, we're locked in here.
Are you stream sniping?
Yeah. These guys, yeah, they always keep you laughing, always feeling the groove. But yeah,
I'll be honest, I think the
I love just kind of just like looking at ground loot, right? We're seeing a lot of the legendary MXR17, which almost kind of looks like gives me HVK vibes from BO3. Also, too, kind of just taking a look at the loadouts of what some players decided to pick. The M8 with the Dravik seems to be quite popular with Mountaineer, Quick Fix, and Tempered. As you know, Tempered does give you that 2-plate slot as you can heal up quickly.
Yeah. So some early ideas in terms of what weapons in Black Ops 7 may become viable in the Warzone space. What's your feelings kind of looking at this map? I know that, you know, we're coming off of a lot of exposure in content surrounding Rebirth Island, whether it be from EWC or just other events that have been happening in the space. But you kind of heard the devs talking about the fact that, like, we really purposefully, with the intention of using water, really not using water. Yeah, there's water elements, but they're all shallow. We're not seeing that same kind of swimming around regain style. So it really forces you to play inside the bounds of the map itself.
Welcome to the stream.
About that compared to other Resurgence maps that we've seen in the past?
I like it because, like, you know, you really just have the water that's kind of on the far east side of the map that separates like the mansion area, and then like it kind of just goes around the map. So it kind of creates like this outermost like regain situation where you have these hot spots, but then regain spots, and it's kind of like a blend of both internally in the map. But it's like it's not too much where you just get caught and you can't regain at all, right?
Oh my goodness! Aiden just got put on Reddit. Yep. Nope. Oh my goodness! He just got spit on. That was Repulsive Biffle!
Not today. You even saw the head shake too.
I mean, I cannot believe what I just saw. He had every advantage in that gunfight. Off the mantle. But again, Omni movement, a little bit different. And now a chance to move deeper into the central POI for Repulse, Biffle, and Shamu.
I believe last year these were our first winners too.
Oh, good
so you kind of serious to see Repulse beating for it. That was Matt Cracks that he just took down. And another one. Is that Big Daddy Hex?
That was Big Daddy Hex. That's the boss.
Ooh!
Wow.
How dare you do that to him? Breaking his arm like that, Repulse? Come on now. This is context.
We can push that for some gas.
This is sick. And you know, it's interesting because here's another point of that water you just kind of mentioned, just to kind of put it into some visual identity for you all at home. It is just like, it's not going to be the same that you've seen across things like Rebirth Island in the past, where it's like you can deep dive, try to regain, wait for your teammates to jump back in. Like it's going to force you to play inside the map from really start to finish, which I think also builds towards a more frenetic pace. You kind of you heard that word be used a lot by the devs. Like a lot of these POIs are very chaotic. You've got a lot of central points that you can fight over, but also on the exteriors, places like train station, places like Coal Depot, are going to force a lot of teams to continue to fight even when they're not at full strength.
Those buy stations really make a difference too, as far as where you're regaining and you know, what teams could be holding them down or locking it in. Repul's able to get some information. UAV you can see on the map, being able to locate enemies as it's pretty much an advanced UAV we got going on here.
Yeah, they got advanced right now, yeah. So you would feel like this POV is going to be a fun one to watch for the foreseeable future. Trying to single-handedly hunt down a team of 3 in front of them. Smokes are out. Hunt is on. Looks like this could be a third-party situation as well. And, well, no need for it as Repulse is just doing it all himself. So, again, you're seeing some of the most experienced Warzone players really just running and gunning at the moment. Ooh. Small moment of hesitation as Breadman takes him down. But, you know, the other thing about this map that, you know, especially coming off of taking a look at maps like Rebirth Island, which is currently one of the big favorites for Resurgence, is that you do have levels of elevation, but it's hilly. It's not like these dramatic inclines where you see zip lines are necessary. You know, I think that, again, leads towards how does the movement of Black Ops 7 transition into the Warzone space?
I love that you say that, because it's like I'm thinking, okay, I don't have to break my neck looking up at peak or like the verticality. It's not too high. It almost seems just pretty level headed. You know, some of these buildings, though, where you do have multiple levels where you could potentially hold the high ground or maybe even land on the roof could be beneficial. But nonetheless, I agree with you. It does seem very like blended out. It's not too much in terms of verticality. Did I just see 19?
I saw 19 for Repulse. So these guys are holding nothing back at the moment. Fun stuff. And we're going to start to seek another late game situation. And like even just looking at him on the drop in, like yes, you've got these central areas that are going to have a bit more clutter, a little bit difficult to kind of use that kind of more floating UAV style, but the map it feels open. Like there are a lot of transitionary spaces that you could get caught on. So one of those things you got to be a little bit more cautious of as we head on over to Teep, playing with Isaac and Crowder. These three boys were vibing yesterday, very close to one another in their setups during the tech test. For some reason, I can't say the words tech test together.
It's going to be a tongue twister. Oh, shots on. I believe that is. Was that Chrissy down below? Napalm strike you see coming inbound, but I love the fact of kind of like this utilization, right? You mentioned that open area and rotating out. I feel like that's where we see players use a lot of stim shots, smokes, using those utilities to get across.
Yeah, and that's familiar, right? And that's kind of what we've been talking about a lot through COD Next, is how much of the game feels familiar but uniquely different. You're going to start to see, like, yeah, the things that you've been building over the course of at least the last year in Warzone will still apply. It just comes down to how can you utilize new movement techniques, and even more so, again, with tac sprint being a thing you have to really perk into. It's going to change how you like your loadout creation is going to look like. But I don't know. It feels like looking, especially at our most experienced players, it feels like they're already locked in, and there's no stranger to what they're already seeing in the gameplay form.
Correct. I think we saw TP there a little bit with the LMG, the MK. 18 being one of them, but another elimination we got here, using a body shield.
Movement King Who. I'll show you movement, Joe. I'll show you movement,
We're seeing too much of this tactical plays here, but nonetheless, you kind of see that big game bounty going in, and I think the boys are going to go towards Rida there, who you can kind of see the big game bounty running away.
Yeah, they're on the way. You heard the calls. They're hunting.
Oh, they're on my level.
I think especially knowing that early circle days, you're going to lose the resurgence timer here in a moment, but you've got a 3v2, and yeah, there goes Joe. There goes Brett. Looking for the last. Oh, good nade, but not enough. Ryder will fall. And the resurgence does get disabled in that moment, so Biffa will pop the advanced UAV, and now it's on to the hunt for the next one. Although I do believe Joe may have just spawned right back in again, so maybe a chance for that team that they found as victims to regain.
I have to say, visually, Mansion looks so clean, especially with the hardwood floors.
Yeah.
Again, there's not a lot of dark spaces, dark corners where players have talked about. Sometimes it's visually hard to see enemies and opponents, but I just visually again, have to stress, even inside buildings, how good it looks.
Yeah. It's just, everything feels so clear. And the other word that we've heard the dev team talk about a lot is lighting.
Yeah.
How much focus they put on the exterior versus the interior of certain areas. And you're right, again, dark contrast versus light bodies. Other areas that feel like you have an idea or an opportunity to utilize cover, but it's still like you're not incognito, I guess I should say. Like you're not camouflaged by the environment around you. And it's just, I think that's something that people find a lot of fun with, being able to know where your fight is going to be, and it feels like you're on an even footing. And there it is, another look back over towards the Z-Rex and what this area starts to look like, especially, again, that big open dome, that big atrium, where that natural lighting can still illuminate a lot of these darker corners.
Still providing that realism element to the game. And we just love to see that. So kind of just, I think I believe this squad here, Repulse, Biffle, Lucky, they kind of cleared everything out, but just making sure, still kind of as we roam through Mansion side.
Yeah, 3v1 situation, so they're going to get a win here. But Repulse is going to have some clips to send to Twitter later. that much
for sure. I was like, man, they wiped everybody so dang fast. I was like, yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize that.
Yep.
One player
wait,
left.
they're going for the dedicated melee kill. This is part of the TCL Power Hour. They're going for the dedicated melee kill. If you want a 27-inch TV, get loud in chat, because this is what you need. They're on the hunt. Get there, run there, sprint, get there. Biffle, do it. Do it, Biffle. Do it, Biffle. We want televisions. Yeah!
Oh, man.
Bro.
Oh, we love it. That's a perfect way to take a momentary pause. Biffle Repulse lighten things up here on Havens Hollow. We'll be back. More Warzone coming up. Don't go far.
AMD, the official CPU and GPU partner of Black Ops 7. Share the wins. Elgato, the official streaming partner of Call of Duty. Herman Miller. Check out the latest Embody gaming colorways at hermanmiller.com/gaming. Xfinity customers get early access to the Black Ops 7 open beta. Visit xfinity.com/rewards to claim your code today. You're invited to the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge. Open the Little Caesars app, accept and complete the challenge. You might win a copy of the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You'll also be entered for a chance to win the grand prize, a trip to an Activision studio to squad up with George Kittle in a 1-hour epic Call of Duty battle. Complete the Little Caesars Call of Duty Challenge today.
And those were our first ever matches on Haven's Hollow here at Call of Duty Next. Amazing action, the dedicated melee. We got the enhanced body shield kills. We're excited to welcome back Matt Christak from Hyman Studios to talk a bit more about this map's design. Matt and maps. Man, I'm like so hyped from watching those matches that I can't talk. We were screaming back here, but we're definitely getting that small town, sense of Americana on this map. How did you guys think about building Haven's Hollow for Resurgence?
Yeah, so first and foremost with Resurgence maps, we really want like a fast-paced, high action map, good flow, really interesting routes for movement. We want to support, all the various play styles that, players want to engage with. And we really wanted to have a good balance between, our power positions, just our cover density, and just spots for people to regain.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Rebirth Island was also based on a zombies map. Shout out to Mob of the Dead. So this is something that we've tried before and players have really enjoyed it in the past. Excited to see what you guys have cooked with this.
Yeah, Mob of the Dead was great.
Yeah. We know those zombie fans.
Got them zombie fans.
But now we got the Warzone folks playing it. So we're getting back into a little bit more live gameplay in just a second, but I have a few more questions for you, Matt. I know there have been some key areas of focus on this map. What can you tell me about what is going to make Haven's Hollow really stand out as an experience?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, when you look at it, right, the visuals, it's bright, it's colorful. We've got this amazing foliage that's kind of in there. Yeah, we're really focusing a lot on player visibility. And also like the power spots we're really trying to curate. So like every tree that's on here, we've hand placed, to try to curate those long lines of sight. There's a really, intimate focus on just like the cover placement, the density, just the flow kind of going through these spaces to make sure that it's easy for players, and just, again, just promoting all those different play styles.
Sort of thing for me where I'm looking at a game as a player, I'm watching these streams, I'm thinking about how I would navigate the map, like going from cover to cover, and it does feel like, there's options in all over the place, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely seeing all these features, and I'm having a lot of fun thinking about Darkness right on top of the old Steamboat. Beautiful stuff. Well, that's enough for us for now. Let's get back over to the casters and back to the game.
You out in the studio, appreciate it. Yes, we have 250 creators today across 2 epic project mapped arenas, and we find ourselves right in the midst of the TCL Power Hour. We've already kind of kicked things off, but just as a reminder, our creators are trying to complete these 9 challenges while being in the midst of all the chaos, all the frenetic energy of Warzone. And with these 9 challenges, again, come 9 opportunities for you at home to win a 27-inch TCL QD LED monitor. And we've already seen a handful. We've seen the dedicated melee, the combat expert that came through, and the vehicle elimination that you wanted to. So yes, make sure you post on X, include the hashtags listed, and also scan that QR code to get entered for a chance to win the 27G64 monitor from TCL. Sorry we didn't necessarily get to see the vehicle kill on our POV, Valen. I know you're looking forward to it. We still have a lot more challenges to go, and we're going to jump on board with Crowder to see if his Warzone gameplay looks as good as his golf swing.
It's still okay. If it's free, it's me, right? But plenty opportunities. We'll go ahead and see Crowder getting overloaded there. I think that was Benny, Essential, and Zyro, but I love this map, and I just love the fact that they talked about really catering to all different types of play styles.
Yeah, and it's just like one of those things that we kind of hinted towards it. I will say it's fun to see that kind of extra level of depth being provided by the dev team, talking about the things that we're just automatically noticing. Like I think you and I as commentators, we often take a look to see how does the map kind of flow? What are the players able to do like without hesitation, without obstacle hurdling? And it really feels like this map has provided a lot of fun and again, just a lot of open visibility to allow these generic moments to kind of come through. And again, if you're watching these guys fighting for their Warzone win, you need to get yourself a scuff. Gear up for Call of Duty with the official controller of Call of Duty and Call of Duty Next. Get those back buttons, get those interactive triggers, get all the things you possibly need to not end in second like Teep and Co just did.
All right, switching on over though here to Isli Gaming. Let's see what we got picked up. We're on the main street here, which all of these POIs, Main Street being a popular hot spot. Really over on the southwest side of the map, but all of these different POIs, again, are just so freaking beautiful, Alan. I can't get over it. I'm just literally mind blown right now.
Tell me how you really feel.
It's just every tree being placed strategically to allow players to get into that flow state. We love that.
Yeah, they really do. Oh, goodness. A little bit of issue right there, but Isli Gaming able to find the elimination. You can capture your gameplay, share the wins with the official creator gear of Call of Duty. That's Elgato, creating tons of products that just will enhance your ability to not just record, but also live stream and just enhance your overall gaming setup. So make sure you check them out at Elgato. Big shout out to our friends there.
All right, so what do we got nearby? This is... How to see that echo unit go down.
Let's get killed in.
Creating a little bit of a deploy, but all these buildings here, just kind of like looking around. You know, again, just you can kind of see in the main street, just looking, just checking, breaching clear, making sure there's no one or it's like hiding in here or regaining. But for the main street, I kind of like that like duality of it being open. You got the buildings on the side and kind of can just, you know, loot around.
It's just one of those things like with smaller maps that come with Resurgence. I think the inherent question always is about, is it going to be too much? Like, am I going to feel too chaotic? Am I going to feel like I'm just lost completely? Right. And I will say, like, again, like the ability to connect these different POIs has felt really seamless, just watching players transition as the zone forces them to move. But at the same rate, being in that more downtown Main Street feel, yeah, you still get that up close and personal kind of jump scare style combat that you want to see, and keeping that balance between movement versus actual interactions. That if you want to dominate every game, make sure you check out the official gaming PC and gaming laptop for Call of Duty. That's Origin. Scan the QR code right there to learn more about how you can get your hands on one. As we continue to see if this group of three can find out where exactly this team is that's around them. Again, that high to low, that multi setup around the riverboat can be difficult to track down players, and that's where Movement Kings will really shine.
Speaking with Khaleesi here, the player we see on her screen, she was just so happy to be at COD Next, kind of just like surreal that she gets an opportunity to test this game, and you know, just kind of just seeing just the energy from all of the creators here, and just so happy to even be playing on this new map. This is Khaleesi just rotating and roaming around the riverboat, and I think that team that actually was starting to push him maybe had backed down, but nonetheless, I like this riverboat regain spot.
Whoopsies.
It's okay.
Float out in the water. But that's fine. It's again ankle deep. It's ankle deep. It's fine. It's fine. No one's mad. No one's mad. So a chance to build out the loadout, see if they can find some engagements, get things going for the squad. And you know, it's another thing too. You know, you talk about just the atmosphere that surrounds this map. I think especially compared to where we are right now in Resurgence with Rebirth Island, like again, it just feels like everything has a unique element to it, where you feel like you're being transported from place to place. Just the different autonomous kind of level and nature of how these points of interest are set up. As we get a little bit of a jump scare here as the team starts to finally find some contact around the outside of the Havens Hollow mural. And also seeing a team load back on in after the Resurgence timer is still well and truly in effect. Decent shots. Now a chance to follow up and clean as the darkness will drop and leave that squad a little short-handed.
And I love the Grass 45K, the usage of that attack sprint speed. You got that little extra boost there. So Steiner doing a really good job, kind of just breaching, going quickly with these gunfights, engagements. You don't want to hold on. You don't want to basically fight too long. But I will say this all, coming soon to Warzone, operators will get to ride a special edition Polaris vehicle. But in typical COD Next fashion, we decided to go a step further, and why not have our creators ride Polaris vehicles in a real life in the desert? So let's go ahead and see how that went down.
Are you guys ready? We are ready! Let's go!
Yeah, girls.
Grandma, are you driving?
Wow, we look so good.
Oh, we in now.
Let's go!
Vamos, vamos! Let's go! Oh my God! We good, you got it. I survived. You were really cool.
That was sick.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, tons of fun. Fans of course, those that like to go off-roading, you need to get in there and enter for a chance to win your very own Polaris adventure by entering the sweepstakes on the official Call of Duty X account, and of course, using the hashtags right below. You want to get out there. You want to give yourself a chance. We're going to take a brief step out and come back with more action from Call of Duty Next. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Scuff Gaming, the official controller partner of Call of Duty. Hamilton, equipped for precision. Hamilton and Call of Duty team up for a special edition Khaki Field Auto Watch. Get yours on November 14th. Customize your typing. Drop, the official keycap partner of Call of Duty. Unleash the beast with Monster Energy, the official energy drink of Call of Duty. Welcome back to Call of Duty Next, live from Las Vegas. We are excited to have Raven joining us now to talk about some of the key updates coming to Call of Duty Warzone. Welcome Senior Software Engineer Francesco Galletti and Lead Producer Jason Rohde from Raven Software, gentlemen. The Omni Room, welcome.
We're so excited to have you here. We have so much to cover, and we want to hit on all of the updates coming to Warzone. But I want to start out by talking about how Raven is approaching the Warzone experience. We know there's been feedback from the community on prioritizing Warzone. Francesco, what can you share with us?
Absolutely, Stephanie. We've definitely heard that feedback over the last year. The team is hard at work continuing to evolve the Warzone movement. It's not going to be one-to-one with multiplayer this year, but we're obviously trying to have fun, bringing in those elements such as combat role from multiplayer, keeping things fresh and engaging, but at the same time somewhat familiar to returning players.
Sounds extremely cool. Like, this sounds like a ton of fun. Francesco, do you have any sort of fun examples for us on the movement changes?
Absolutely, yeah. So for tactical sprint, we are removing default tactical sprint, and we're increasing the baseline sprint speed to compensate for that. If players are still looking for that tactical sprint, it's not going to be available in the sprinter perk.
And you see, it's a big change.
Yeah,
Steph. Like,
we're talking about perks more later on, but are there any other movement features coming to Warzone?
Yes, so we're introducing the all-new combat role coming to Warzone. It's going to be in the Mountaineer perk, and it's going to be awesome because it's going to let you reduce even further fall damage and keep the momentum as you land.
This is one I've been using a lot. It's become a crutch, so to say, falling off too many buildings. But
Jason roasted some of the creators in the room yesterday getting set up. He was like, for all of you out there, I know you have fall damage problems. I got you. Like, we got you covered.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, and now we have a perk to help out with that. Another feature that we want to talk about is loadout customization. So, this is, we saw some of the Resurgence gameplay, and there's a lot of new things happening. Francesco, what can you tell us?
Absolutely, a lot of new things coming for loadout customization. So we are going to remove wildcards. We are baking in overkill by default for everyone, and also we are having the return of 5 attachments. That's going to make it easier for us to balance and meta based on the feedback.
That's my question. How are you guys approaching to balancing and shifting metas now with these changes?
Yeah, absolutely. Our philosophy this year is to expand on build diversity, making that every attachment choice is going to be a lot more meaningful. Also, we're going to be shifting meta more often, like we said, and make every category for weapons feel a lot more distinct.
Jason, we were talking about this earlier in the show. Sorry, I have to cough. But earlier...
I got you, dude. I got you. We were going to sort of talk about the weapon builds as well. So we've seen it now for MP. Of course, like with Warzone, this is a huge thing. Because my friends are end.
Oh, I'm tired of watching this. I'm going to play some games. Display capture. Back to the game. So, anyways, 1 second, I'm not there. Oh, wait. Why? I reinstalled my graphic driver. That's why shaders are loading.
स्लो हो रहा है
Oracle कहाँ हो? खेल रहे हो क्या? जगह हो तो इनवाइट करना. ओहो कितनी सारी रिपोर्ट्स पे एक्शन हो गया है. क्या बात है भाई. आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ. इनवाइट करना आके. ज्वाइन नहीं हुआ क्या? कल्लू कालिया को ज्वाइन करते हैं. आवाज नहीं आ रही इसकी. 1 मिनट. हेलो हेलो. आवाज आ रही है?
हेलो.
हाँ आ रही है.
अब आ रही है. पैन पता नहीं क्या हो गया था. और कोई नहीं है?
आ रहा है एक बंदा आ रहा है.
रोक लूं?
हाँ आदर जल्दी आओ.
बाकी गांव वाले आज नहीं आए?
गाँव वाले नशे करके पड़े हैं कहीं पे.
आज तो मजा आ गया है चूते देखने को.
क्या?
आज तो दिल्ली में जहाँ देखो सब गरबा पहन के घूम रही थी.
क्या पहन के घूम रही थी?
गरबा.
अच्छा दिल्ली में.
काली बाड़ी देखा है तुमने?
नहीं
आईटीओ के आगे.
नहीं.
हाँ. बाकी कोई नहीं है क्या?
है एक बंदा है आ गया. बाकी वी हंक्स तो पता नहीं. चलो भाई ज्वाइन कर गया. आ जाओ लगाओ.
हेलो हेलो.
क्या सेम टू सेम गेम जो है नाम चेंज करके वापस दिए दे रहे हैं. कुछ
थोड़ा
भी
सा
नहीं.
देखा मैंने. वो तो थोड़ा अलग है यार. थोड़ा उन्होंने
कुछ नहीं है
मूवमेंट
बस.
वगैरह बदल दिया है.
मूवमेंट में ज़्यादा चेंज नहीं है.
एपेक्स जैसा है.
स्लो लग रहा है मुझे थोड़ा.
जंप कर रहा है थोड़ा ज्यादा. जंप कर रहा है. देखते
मैप आ गया है. गेम
वियंग अभी मैं देखा था तो वो कर रहा था,
क्या?
गेम में देख रहा था।
वो वाला मैप वैसा लग रहा है मुझे। कैल्डेरा में नहीं एक पोर्शन था इधर हम लोग
तो
जा
वो
सकते।
एक और रिसर्जेंस का एक और मैप नहीं था, आशिका आइलैंड।
यार आशिका आइलैंड बहुत अच्छा मैप था यार।
उसका एक साइड का पोर्शन लग रहा था मेरे को थोड़ा।
नहीं आशिका आइलैंड में ये था ना, पहाड़ियाँ थी भी, नीचे था, मतलब वर्टिकलिटी थी, इसमें नहीं है। फ्लैट है ये बहुत। कहाँ से खेल रहे हो? ज़्यादा पिंक क्यों आ रहा है? तुम्हारा कितना है? मेरा तो 142 था। पैकेट लॉस तो नहीं आ रहा था।
ऑनलाइन सर्विसेज पे क्यों फंसा हुआ है? जल्दी जल्दी हो, क्या फायदा 100 खेलने का।
कुछ दिन पहले एक लड़का आया था, बोला था टूर्नामेंट करा रहे हैं। अच्छा यही तो था, जीवा इज लाइव। पता नहीं, पता नहीं, क्रेज नहीं है यार इंडिया में लोगों को।
बीच में यार बढ़िया लगता था, अब या तो मैं स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा हूँ इसलिए मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है या क्या, पता नहीं।
स्ट्रीम क्यों नहीं कर रहे तुम?
अरे यार ये मेरा
तुम्हारा तो मोनेटाइज हो गया था।
हाँ इसमें वीडियो कैप्चर कार्ड ना पता नहीं क्यों उठा रहे तो ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा है।
अरे तो तुमको बोला मैंने, तुम वाला ले लो यार, वीडियो कैप्चर
वही ले
कार्ड।
लूंगा। अभी फरीदाबाद में को शिफ्ट होना है। मैं फरीदाबाद शिफ्ट होऊंगा अभी नेक्स्ट महीने, तो वो लेके और अभी अगले हफ्ते ये पूरा साफ करवाऊंगा। बंद है जो पीसी बंद ही रहता है, जाऊंगा साफ करवाऊंगा, एक कैबिनेट दूसरा बनवाऊंगा, सामान वही लगवाऊंगा।
उससे क्या क्वालिटी आती है? पहले करता तो था। हाँ अब तो पीसी पे ही कर रहा हूँ। उससे कर सकता हूँ लेकिन बना गया
यार। इंडियन है यार गेम में।
हाँ इंडियंस है गेम में। बोल रहा इंडियंस है गेम में। कौन बोला था?
ये बोल रहा है।
अच्छा सीधे मौत।
इंशाल्लाह इंडियन
वाली लॉबीज है यानी 91 मिली सेकेंड वाली। बहरेन वगैरह। आधे लोग तो क्रोनस लगा के बैठते हैं वहाँ।
पैकेट लॉस भी आ रहा है।
आओ
Les balles crack ready for delivery.
ये इंडियन नहीं है अपने
Get out.
पैकेट लॉस बाहर है ऊपर आ रहा है बाहर है अंदर है
अरे कहाँ कोई है क्या इधर? कैसे मरे? ऊपर है यक्स।
हेलो क्या सीन है भाई? खेलने का तुम्हारा कब तक सीन है?
आओ जल्दी आओ।
कब तक
जब तक खतरे लगेगी तब तक खेलेंगे। जैसे क्या है ना
वैसे जैसे
ऐसे कहेंगे भाई हो गया
हाँ पीछे 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 जा रहा है तुम्हारे ऊपर ही है अभी भी।
मैं जाऊँ पर
चलते हैं उधर से चलते हैं। आओ ये M13 से कौन खेलता है? ऊपर है क्या? हवा में कौन आया? अच्छा मैंने एक बार भेजता हूँ मैसेज फिर देखता नहीं हूँ मैं। पैसे लो। कोई आ ही नहीं रहा था सो रहे लोग। कमांडर और जॉर्ड क्या उम्र हो चुकी है तो उनसे हो नहीं पा रहा है। इधर ही गए हैं बंदा ऊपर बंदा है क्या? हाँ तो देखा है मैं आगे जा रहा हूँ फिर हार्बर पे। ऊपर चलते हैं ऊपर से नीचे मारेंगे तो पीछे से ना कोई पीछे से मारेगा कुछ है इसके यहाँ। आगे ठीक है इसमें भी है ये रहा। कहाँ कहाँ से मार रहा है? आ रहा हूँ पर नहीं नीचे
हाँ मेरे पीछे हो रहा
मेरा एम बच गया
Fuck you, asshole.
कस्टर हाँ हाई पे बंदा है
I'll be back.
अरे साला मुझे बहुत देर में दिखा पीछे की साइड था मार दिया ना
मैंने अपनी वाली जहाँ मैं खड़ा हूँ एक और क्लस्टर में
कोई आ सकता है ये ऊपर
अपने यहाँ पे क्लस्टर भी पड़ी है
ये क्या रहा है बंदा पहले मारना इधर आ निकल आओ
Plasma rifle in 40-watt range. कहाँ पे लड़ रहे हो?
ऊपर चढ़ रहा था मैं आगे
पीछे से ऊपर चलें?
यहाँ पीछे से वो गेट पे है वो स्पॉन पे ही आ गए अब या तो मेन पीछे चले जाओ
जैसे पीक मत देना ऊपर से मारेगा नहीं है कोई है बंदा बाइक पे ऊपर है हमारे
मैं ऊपर है
जिप ले लें
मैं कर रहा हूँ काउंटर पर नहीं उल्टा काउंटर का एक सेकंड रुकना मैं नीचे जाऊँगा आओ रोज ऊपर से चारों बंदे यार उधर भाई के चक्कर में मत रहो मैं तो न करूँ भाई ना मैं नंगा
अच्छा
या तो टनल में देखें क्या देख लो अपने हिसाब से आऊं क्या टनल ठीक है मैं सबसे नीचे आ रहा हूँ
बंदा
ओ भाई मैं तो आगे
like the tunnel proper tunnel
भाई पूरा कैंप कर रहे हैं कैंप एक और है नीचे
अब बढ़िया गेम
जिप ले गया वो एक है नीचे नीचे है एक नीचे है एक
हाँ behind the active bar green
Friendly target.
क्या कैंप कर रहे हैं अब आ रहे हैं वो
अच्छा लॉबी में आ गए क्या हो गया गेम खत्म
आ गए
अच्छा ओके मैंने हेडफोन लिया और अकेल अरे मेरा तो हैक हो गया था ना भाई गेम बहन छुट गया तो ये नेम चेंज ही नहीं हो पा रहा 6 महीने बाद होगा
यही कर दिया था
अरे वो यग्स में वापस चेंज ही नहीं हो रहा था क्योंकि शायद प्रीवियस नेम वही था या समथिंग दैट शिट आई डोंट नो हाँ यार स्टील सीरीज उठाया मैं इस बार सही लग रहा है मेरे को यार रादर रेजर से बेटर लग रहा है हल्के भी हैं काफी हैंडी ब्लूटूथ सब है मैच सॉर्टेड जो स्टील सीरीज इंडिया में इतना महंगा मिलता है इंपोर्ट साला लग्जरी टैक्स लगता है भैंस उसके ऊपर तुम लोग अभी 3 लोग ही खेल रहे थे
अभी तो आए हैं
तो अभी आए खेलने नहीं हो
नहीं अब तो हम लोग जा रहे हैं लास्ट गेम में
साले इसलिए तो पूछा था मैं कि कब तक खेल रहे हो आराम करो एक गेम के लिए बुलाया मेरे को कोई नहीं
नहीं यार पहला गेम ही था वो
गांड मार में बैठ और कैसा है भाई तुम काफी टाइम बाद बात हो रही है
बढ़िया तुम्हारे गले को क्या हुआ
कुछ नहीं यार नॉर्मली हायर पिच पे बात करता हूँ मैं और हो सकता है
ना
कमांडर से कब झगड़ा हुआ है इसका?
मुझे क्या पता मैं जब मैंने बोला था कि फ्लैग लगाओ
अच्छा वो मैंने अपने वो YouTube पे वो डाला ना, तो एक कश्मीरी ने मुझे सब्सक्राइब कर दिया। बोल क्या रहा है, पॉलिटिक्स कर लो तुम, कर लो। नहीं उसको दर्द हुआ कि मैंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान की टीम सिर्फ ख्यालों में जीत सकती थी।
बस
पढ़ा ना? हाँ। तो उसके नीचे ना वो मुझे कमेंट करके बोल रहा है कि तू यही कर पॉलिटिक्स, और मैंने लिख दिया कि दर्द हो रहा है, कहता है लिख के आई अनसब्सक्राइब यू। मैंने कहा ठीक है भाई कर दो, थैंक यू। हाँ कैसे लोग हैं यार इंडिया में, कैसे लोग हैं यार इंडिया में।
उसको बोल तुम फॉलो करेगा तो घर पे आ जाएगा।
अपनी टीम जीती है मैं वो भी ना डालूं, ये पॉलिटिक्स हो गई। उसको दर्द हो रहा है कि पाकिस्तान के बारे में कैसे बोल दिया। क्या लोग हैं यार,
प्लैटिनम कार्ड मिला है।
उसके हिसाब से पाकिस्तान के बारे में बोलूँ तो अच्छा है, अगर पाकिस्तान का डाल दूँ तो अच्छा है। नहीं उधर इंडिया जीती तो मैं लिख दिया था कि पाकिस्तान की टीम जीत सकती थी अगर ये लाइव टेलीकास्ट ना हो रहा था, जैसे कि सारे के सारे वॉर्स वो जीते ना, तो वही जी ऑब्वियसली वही जीते होते। तो उस बात पे उसको कश्मीरी को बुरा लग गया।
मेरे पास एडवांस यूएवी मिला है
यार, कश्मीर में छोड़ देना चाहिए, पता है छोड़ देना चाहिए कश्मीर।
भाई वक्त है तो हमारी जगह भाई।
अरे कोई फायदा नहीं है यार ऐसे लोगों को रखते देश में।
अरे मार जो है वैसे तो पूरा देश छोड़ने क्या
वो इंतजार कर रहे हैं
यही बैठा कॉर्नर में राइट। हाँ
जल गया भग गए एक आ रहा है, एक पीछे आ रहा है।
मर गया बंदा, मरा एक बंदा मरा।
एक चौधरी को देख
एक मारा मैंने।
अरे
इसको तो
चल
इसकी ले
फिनिशर दे दे
नहीं तो
ये सोच रहे
हां
अरे नियो पीछे से 3 बंदे आ रहे हैं देखो।
ओ भाई साहब इतने लोग आ रहे हैं। कौन सा फ्लोर
राइट बिलो द टॉप
मार दिया मारो कूद दो अंदर कूद जा। 2 बंदे और हैं लेफ्ट में 2 बंदे और हैं अंदर
लेफ्ट में कुछ नहीं। अच्छा लेफ्ट साइड डाउन एक पड़ा एक बैठा एक लेटा हुआ एक लेटा हुआ। भाई 2 लोग मार रहे हैं। अरे लेटा हुआ इसको किसी ने मारा ही नहीं भाई।
सरकारी ले लो। यहाँ पर एक सैटल पड़ा है।
अच्छा मार दिया।
सरकारी ले सकते हैं, इन्हीं को मारने चलेंगे यार। ये कैंपर लोगों को मारने में मजा आता है। चलो सैचल तो
यार वो 2 बंदे तो मर गए। खोल दिया
मिनिशन भरो यहाँ से। आप चलो उन्हीं को मारेंगे। यहाँ वाले मर गए थे, डीकॉन में कोई नहीं था ना?
डीकॉन वाले ही पहुंचे हैं। जैसे ही हमने उन्हें मारा ना तो पीछे से डीकॉन वाले आ गए।
एक चीज़ मैं ले रहा था वहाँ पे तुमने छोड़ दो।
लोग कैसे फाइट कर रहे हैं? ऊपर देखिए
यार रुक रेड के
यहाँ पे सामने बंदा एक लिटरली कैंप हमारे रेड पिंग देख
मैं तो जाकर अरे वो नीचे आ रहे हैं वो एज पे हैं ये वाले।
हाँ वही तो
अभी आ रहा बेटा।
वो साथ में चलेगा तो मार
पड़ गई।
वो एक बंदा है तो साथ में चलेगा तो मार देते हैं।
कोई तो आ गया था।
दोनों क्या हो या मैं ले जाऊं? अरे भाई
सीढ़ी ले रहा जंप तो
अरे इतने से कार्ड कोई किया है क्या?
एमो रूम पूछ रहा हूं आ जाओ मार भाई।
मैंने कर लिया था। बंदा टॉप पे।
वो मेरे को देख रहा है साले।
आजा अंदर आ।
चलो ठोकना है इसको।
ऊपर ही लेट के बैठा हुआ है।
मैं भी आऊंगा।
लोग आ गए हो क्या यहां पे?
एक और ठोकर ऊपर जा रहा है। फुल है वन
अरे अंदर
वन नेट फुल ऑन।
ब्रेक है वो।
फुल डेड
नहीं
these guys with shootiya hai na they put shock and blast trap on the loading
इंडियो कौन नहीं
लोडी ले चुका हूं मैं
मनी
भाई ये वियतनामीज लोग
नहीं
लैंग्वेज तो वही लग रही
नहीं छपरी
एक तो है बंदा यही
एक है ऊपर एक बंदा है।
राइट से ऊपर चलते
हाँ चलो ना। जी मली आई एम कमिंग। कमिंग फॉर यू। रूफ पे बैठा है वहाँ। नहीं रूफ पे बैठा हुआ है बांग्लादेशी बैठा हुआ है ऊपर। So you बस do you know anything else?
कहाँ है बंदे वो?
एक ब्रेक में बस। वापस आएंगे जहाँ पे भी जाएंगे इनको मारेंगे। मैं तो इसी तरह। हाँ वो बंदा था ओपन में। ब्रेक नाइस डाउन 3 वर्सेस 1 खुद 2 बैठे हैं ऊपर कैंप कर रहे थे देर से। हमको बोला चूतिया साला। और मैंने उसको अकेले मारा अकेले चढ़ के। हट पे आर्मर देना है कोई?
मेरे पे है एक प्लेट है वैसे।
Fuck you, asshole.
ये रख सकते हैं या फैक्ट्री चल सकते हैं?
फैक्ट्री चलो।
हाँ, ये रख सकते हैं या फैक्ट्री चल सकते हैं? हाँ।
Chic!
हार्बर लेते हैं।
ब्रेकफास्ट कर रहे हो, अंडे खा रहे हो, प्रोटीन खा रहे हो, क्या खा रहे हो ये बताओ। करना है क्या?
मैंने गलती से फेंक दिया।
चलो आगे। पिंक ले सकते हैं और फैक्ट्री
पिंक ले लेते हैं मेरे साथ। पिंक सही रहेगा।
मेरे एक्स्ट्रा ले लो।
फील्डिंग बिठा लेते हैं यहाँ पर, आ जाओ ऊपर। मेरे पास एमो बॉक्स है।
यही है क्या जोन?
अरे आप पहाड़ आ जाओ।
अरे अरे
वेरी सॉरी भाई, मैंने डोर बंद कर दिया उसके सामने। पुश हो गया गाइस।
Fuck you, asshole.
कुछ नहीं करेंगे।
खिड़की से आएगा कोई ना कोई, बच के रहना। कार्ड लगा दिया।
ये लो और लगाओ।
ये भी लगा दिया, ये भी फील्डिंग बिठा रहे ना भाई अपन तो।
नीचे
में भी लगा देता हूँ।
नीचे क्या इधर आ गया शॉक हुआ
थोड़ी गांड मारता हूँ। ये क्लस्टर मार दिया अपने पे, आने दो उसको सालों। अब भागे।
डाउन।
You asshole.
सिम्टेक्स है।
आ सकते हैं, बच के रहना। अंदर घुस देंगे पता भी नहीं चलेगा, याद रखना। सिम्टेक्स देखना
Right.
गैस मास्क ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क हमारे
अरे भाई मर गया क्या अपना?
ये कुछ साले कैंप कर रहे हैं।
I'll be back.
रेड पे 4 बंदे।
यहाँ पे बंदे हैं।
यार तुम
लोग के पास जोन भी है। अच्छा
मैं तो स्टिम पे जाऊंगा थोड़ी देर।
नहीं अभी तो चलेगा, अभी तो है अपने पास।
इसके अंदर है।
इससे यहीं खड़ा हूँ।
नीचे आएगा हमारे नीचे है।
कुछ कर नहीं पाएंगे।
कोई ना कोई आ रहा है।
ये रह उसको शॉक चार्ज नहीं लगा भाई? शॉक चार्ज तो लगा हुआ है भाई। कहाँ पे लगा है शॉक चार्ज?
दोनों किल।
अरे
विंडो पे किल।
मैं इससे मारा भी करूंगा।
विंडो पे किल।
अरे मेरे पास
मुश्किल है ना डालना, ये पूरा द सेम टेक।
देख भर के मेरे पास।
Marking target location. Inserting armor.
कनेक्ट ही नहीं हुआ यार। शेक
राइट।
मार सेम्टेक्स भरते गाड़ में। अरे
एक खत्म।
यहीं बैठा है हमारे नीचे। उसके पास भी है क्या? बुरा ये रहा पैंच उस शॉटगन
अरे यार
बहुत जल्दी मैंने
ये नहीं हारना चाहिए था।
मैप आया क्या?
वो तो आएगा। क्या है
मैं बेंचो डोर मेरे
BO7 के सीजन 1 में आएगा। वापस से आया लॉबी में सही रहेगा। लॉबी में ज़्यादा पिंग क्यों आ रहा है? एग्जिट लैग लगा है क्या? सही है, चलो यूरोपियन लॉबी होगी। बम फटा है वहाँ। टीम वाइप हुई क्या वो?
मेरे को एक भी किल नहीं आई जिसमें से। क्रेडिट कार्ड के डाल रहा है ना, गोल्ड कार्ड मिला है, पीस है।
अरे गेम अटक रहा है यार बहुत ज़्यादा, फंस रहा है गेम। 186 हो गया है पिंग। क्या लफड़ा है भाई?
नहीं एक वहाँ पे उठा है।
कहाँ पे? आगे आगे। हाँ हाँ। यहीं पे बंदा है।
कार्ड के अगेंस्ट में बेनिफिट्स लिए नहीं। अरे ऊपर बंदा है शायद।
हमारे नीचे है।
कार्ड भेजो। जंप किया, एक नीचे, एक और। अरे क्लोज नीचे।
मैं तो गया। Yeah, I got to fly across the world and I landed.
भाई एक और है, मैं हम रीलोड करने के लिए अंदर घुसा हूँ, अंदर बंदा खड़ा है। हर बार मेरे साथ यही हो रहा है भाई। अंदर वहीं पे ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे जैसे ही रीलोड बटन दबाया मैंने वैसे ही क्या है। एक तो पिंग भी 186 चल रहा है।
चलना पड़ेगा।
मेरे ऊपर है, 100 ऊपर बस।
चलो
बस
देख रहा हूँ मैं। चुप आराम से।
पीछे वाला you good okay।
अरे यार लैग टीम चल नहीं रहा है, बटन दबाने में टाइम लग रहा है।
वापस चलना है वापस कैंप के।
हाँ जाना है।
डंडा लेकर घूम रहा है भाई और आके लेकर डांडिया खेलता है।
ये पहले मैं मारता हूँ फिर भी मर जाऊँ। गजब है यार।
पास नहीं है बंदा। भाई नीचे जस्ट नीचे बंदा है। जस्ट नीचे
on the very right on the left side sniper आता है।
आगे मार्क किया मैंने।
गेम अटक रहा है मेरा बीच में।
They have UAV or
बाकी बंदा वहाँ पर
नहीं अभी मैं गन उठाऊंगा मर जाऊंगा देखना कोई नहीं आ जाएगा
मार दिया वो आ रहे वो आगे की तरफ आ रहे क्या
दे होल्डिंग कर
रहा है ग्रीन मेरा बंदा मार्क मेरा मार्क ठीक है समझ और ये बहुत बड़ा इसकी दुकान पड़ेगा मेरा एक और ये था मेरा एक और मैं हूँ
हाँ मरा ही नहीं
अरे भाई वो खिड़की से मार रहे हैं सिंगल
इधर को मैं देख रहा हूँ तुम लोग नीचे वाला एक बंदा है
क्या अरे आवाज नहीं कुछ नहीं यार
अरे
भाई रैप भी नहीं हो पा रहा है रेट तो है ही नहीं
और मैं प्लेट गिराया मैंने यहाँ पे एक प्लेट यहाँ पड़ी है
पीछे जा रहा हूँ भाई ये लोग क्या मार रहे हैं इतना खतरनाक है पिंक का मैंने
Nice nightfall.
भाई वो मार दिया पहले ही मुझे देख के यार अरे बाहर ले लो यार नहीं हो पा रहा है बाहर ले लो हाँ क्योंकि
या फिर लड़े
गेम ही चल रहा है कम हो तो एक अलग चीज है बट
रिलोड है तुम्हारा
कहाँ पे ऊपर नीचे है
नीचे यहीं जब किया
वो देखो पहले देखिए भाई ये तो नहीं चीटर नहीं है भाई उनको पिंग हमसे बहुत कम चल रहा है मतलब वो हाँ इसमें दीवार के पीछे था मैं उससे मुझे कूदते हुए देखा नहीं फिर भी
देख भाई को पहले ही पता है मैं यहाँ पर पहले ही पता है मैं यहाँ पर कैसे खेल सकते हैं अरे माधव पहले ही
पता है कि वो पिंग आ रहा होगा ना जब मैं मरा था
अरे नहीं भाई हैकर है इसको पहले ही पता है भाई इसको 100% पता है पहले ही मैंने इसका भी किल फीड देखा भाई फालतू को खेलते हैं पता नहीं और चलते हैं सिर्फ नॉट ले ले ठीक है
और है और ऊपर अरे ये आ गया
बंदे पुश कर रहे हैं
सामने क्या
Fuck you, asshole.
ऊपर है टॉप पे जस्ट ऊपर है
ये बिल्डिंग में
ठीक है
स्नाइप भी कर रहा है
हां अपने पीछे 51 मीटर दो बंदे नियो जिधर देख रहे हो
पिंक एंड येलो
हां अभी वो सामने बंदे हैं
मेरे पास स्मोक है एक मैं ज्यादा अब नहीं बैठ यार आया बंदा ठोका मैं
तो है नहीं, निकल गए पानी से, निकल गए आई थिंक, पानी से निकल गए होगा आई थिंक।
Fuck you, asshole.
बंदा आया, वो है ऊपर, हाँ एक ऊपर, यूवी देख।
Right.
सामने को जाना है,
Fuck you, asshole.
नहीं, फाइट करो।
सामने देखना है, नीचे रखना है ना रेड। एक बंदा है रेड पे, नहीं देख
नीचे कूदा है। एक बंदा नीचे कूदा ना, कहाँ से?
यहाँ से
रेड पे भी है और सामने भी है।
नहीं आ रहा है।
ऑन माय एग्जैक्ट रेड पे।
Fuck you, asshole.
ये भी देखो। अरे सामने वाला बंदा देख, वो मार रहा है।
I'll be back. Fuck you, asshole.
हमारे ऊपर है।
यहाँ बेटा है। ये रहा। नहीं, पानी में है। I think so.
मेरे को लग रहा है ऊपर है। नहीं वो रुक, खास रहा है।
नहीं, ये तो अपना बंदा खा सकता है।
अरे ऊपर है। मार भाई।
अरे एमो नहीं भर रहा है मेरा। अरे cannot be placed in gas. Oh. नहीं यार, एमो नहीं खोलता है।
कहाँ बच गया था यार?
एक टाइम बाद वो बंद हो जाता है ना।
कहाँ था ये बंदा? ये बंदा कहाँ था?
अरे वो स्ट्रीम कर रहा था।
यार इन लोग कैसे खेलते समझ नहीं आता यार। सिटिंग ऑन
वो टॉप पे ही था बंदा।
हाँ, मैं फ्लैश मारा, इसने फ्लैश कमाऊं तो क्रेजी देखा ही नहीं।
अरे मुझे देना लॉबी चेंज कर दो।
तुम्हें दे दिया हमने प्रॉम्प्ट अटेंशन।
वो इजरायली बंदा भी होना।
पिंग ही 80 मिलीसेकंड से स्टार्ट हो रहा है।
अच्छा ये तुमने डाला है 2 days ago।
इसमें वो एक कश्मीरी था, वो कमेंट कर रहा था, शायद उसने अपने कमेंट डिलीट कर दिया, क्या कर दिया पता नहीं।
एक ही
इसी पे वो कमेंट कर रहा था, आई एम अनसब्सक्राइबिंग यू। इसमें क्या हो गया भाई? इसमें क्या
कैसे
कर
पता चला कश्मीरी?
उसका नाम है ना कश्मीरी, गेमर कुछ ऐसे।
अच्छा
मतलब तुम यहाँ रहो लेकिन इंडिया के लिए पोस्ट मत करो।
अरे लो मैं तो बोल रहा
पाकिस्तान
हूँ
में
भाई
बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट हुआ है वहां पे जो कह रहे हैं कि हमें हटाओ, हमें इंडिया के साथ मिलना है, ये है वो है। बहुत गंदी मेंटालिटी है।
गलत बात है यार, जिस कंट्री में रहो वो कंट्री पहले होनी चाहिए।
सब छोड़ो भाई, तो वहाँ वो क्या करोगे तो कश्मीर क्यों छोड़े भाई, वो अपना एरिया है। हमेशा ही पूरा एरिया अपना एरिया होना चाहिए था, मुश्किल के कन्वर्ट्स भरे हुए हैं।
भाई एरिया से क्या होता है, लोग होने चाहिए ना अपने।
अरे तो वही तो बात है, लोग भी तो थे ही ना। द पॉइंट इज लोग भी हमेशा से थे ही। वो राजा हिंदू ऐसे ही थोड़ी था टाइम पास में, जिसे सक्सेशन साइन किया है कश्मीर का इंडिया की तरफ, साइन किया है ना उसने प्रॉपर्टी।
उसके बाद क्या हुआ, उसके बाद इंडिया ने क्या किया? कुछ नहीं किया, वहाँ से भगा दिए गए सब हिंदू।
क्योंकि अरे वही वाली बात है ना कि वो वाला टाइम था जब क्या कहते हैं, जब पार्टीशन के टाइम पे हो गया था ना ये तो 1948 1949 में ही हो गया था, जब राजा ने वो जो हिंद क्या नाम था उसका, हरी सिंह, उसने किया था पूरा कश्मीर
नहीं
इंडिया
उसने
के
करा
नाम
था,
पे।
लेकिन उसके बाद भगाए गए थे ना वहाँ से हिंदू।
और उसके बाद नहीं वो तो 1990 की बात अलग है। आई एम सेइंग तब ये प्रॉब्लम थी ना कि इंडिया के पास पहले भी आर्मी थी नहीं, जवाहरलाल नेहरू डिड नॉट सपोर्ट द आर्मी एट ऑल। तो उन साला वो कश्मीर वाला एरिया उन्होंने कब्जा कर लिया पहले आके,
ओके।
मतलब आधा पीओके से कब्जा कर लिया उन्होंने 48 में ही। तो अपनी आर्मी कभी अवेलेबल थी ना। अब तो पॉइंट ये है कि ऑफ कोर्स 1990 के बाद तो उड़ा देना चाहिए था, बट फिर
पता नहीं।
कांग्रेस वाज ऑलवेज एन उल्टा सपोर्टर ना, क्या करें।
अचानक से ये जोहो कॉर्पोरेशन वाले कैसे मार्केट में आ गए हैं पूरा?
बहुत पहले से हैं
हैं
इंडिया का।
अचानक से अब दिख रहे हैं
नहीं
चारों तरफ
इंडिया,
से, ये भी है ये भी है ये भी है करो।
इंडिया का बंदा है
बीच में
भाई,
पहले सुना था
साउथ में कहीं गाँव में रहता है।
रहता है, हाँ उसके बारे में मैंने कुछ कभी इंटरव्यू वगैरह उसका आया था बीच में कुछ महीने पहले, तो देखा था मैंने। लेकिन अब अचानक से ये पूरा आ गया है कि मोदी जी ने भी सपोर्ट कर दिया है। 197 का पिंग है नियो।
मेरा 143 का पिंग है।
मेरा 125।
क्या करूं?
तूने वो एग्जिट लग लगाया क्या?
नहीं भाई एग्जिट लग लगाया।
फिर दिख रहा है मतलब कुछ और दिक्कत है।
इससे बेहतर तो अपन पीआर खेलते हैं। पीआर खेलेंगे एक बार।
ये कुछ इसका मतलब देख रहा है, दिक्कत है कुछ और।
खेल नहीं रहे लोग। एग्जिट लैग लगाऊं क्या?
Marking target location.
एशिया में कोई खेल नहीं रहे क्या लोग? जो जहाँ इतना दूर का सर्वर कनेक्ट कर रहा है।
मैं बंदे यहाँ बच गए।
ये भी देखो
बहुत सारे बंदे हैं।
बंदा ऊपर है दो।
ये भी देखो ये भी देखो।
देखो ये शायद कुछ लग रहा है क्या?
आई थिंक वो मेन बिल्डिंग पुश कर देना चाहिए। हम ही 4 लोग लग रहे हैं मेरे को।
इवेंट बायो
मेन बिल्डिंग
एक तो बायो गया, एक हमारे नीचे
आजा
थर्ड फ्लोर
आजा नहीं आया
मेरे पे नॉट हो गया। एक और नीचे येलो ऑन येलो लिटरली ऑन येलो।
रुक दिया।
चलो
रॉड में ले लिया
वो बंदा है क्या ओ भाई मैंने कार्ड में हाथ लगा दिया
बंदा क्या है शिव
आजा आजा अंदर आने दो अंदर आने दो तो पता नहीं हम क्या आप
ये क्या
फिनिश कर दिया
वो आई फिनिश
भाई भाई तू
एक और खिड़की
Oi, Sunshine! Inserting armor.
अबे कोई और है
अरे गन उठा भाई
भाई कहाँ गए वो
इसके डीकॉन
वैसे हो गए गए
मेरे पास हो गया
विक्टिम को बायो एंड
पैसे डाल दिया मैंने
मैंने बता दिया
ये यार बहुत ही गंदी बिल्डिंग है
Fuck you, asshole.
जा रहे हैं जैसा बताओ अगर डीकॉन नहीं मारना है तो फिर यहाँ चलते हैं
बता डिकॉन भाई पे डिकॉन भाई
मैं बायो पे थोड़ा मैं यहाँ पर आ गया
डिकॉन भाई
वापस आ गया गोली आने बहुत तेज
he's coming
गोली आ रही है मेरे पे बहुत तेज ऊपर आ रहे हैं
Nothing right.
डाउन डाउन डाउन
ये नीचे ये छोटू बिल्डिंग में ठीक
वो टॉप पे बैठा है बंदा अभी भी बायो टॉप
भाई पॉली अकाउंट
अरे कहाँ से बायो टॉप पे बैठा है फुल ब्रेक लो
अटैचमेंट वाली गन लेकर
ब्रेक कूद गया काट गया गाड़ फट गई
डिकॉन पे फिर भी है वो बंदा देख स्नाइपर
हाँ डिकॉन पे आया वो आगे चल के मारते हैं यहाँ पे। पर भी है क्या ऑटो टैंक पे?
जोर आ रहा है और छत ले सकते हो वो ग्रीन निकले ब्लू निकलेगा ब्लू से अंदर निकलेगा बाय वाला
नहीं बाय वाला निकल गया, बाय वाला निकल गया।
एक लूटी पे
नहीं अंदर अंदर
हां जो अंदर गया।
Fuck you, asshole.
बाय वाला निकल गया।
किसी का
मैं ड्रॉप करता हूं,
प्रॉक्सी आ रहा है किसी का।
हां जब मैं ड्रॉप करता हूं ना केमिकली अरे बंदा इन्हीं
ब्रेक है वो, ब्रेक है।
टाइप कर रहा है वो।
एक और देखना उसको। एक और वहीं
ब्रेक।
तो पीछे का बॉल पे दो करते हैं क्या नहीं?
एक राइट एक लेफ्ट।
थोड़ा लाइन ऑफ साइट
पीछे देख तेरे।
एक मार दिया।
रिकॉन में बंदा है। रिकॉन नहीं इस पे।
मैं मार दिया।
हाँ कहाँ छुपा बैठा भाई?
ओ यहाँ से दिख गया मेरे को। आगे जा रहा है।
आएगा शायद वो।
I'll be back. You asshole.
भाई एक ऐसी है वो लिटरली।
He's still lying down, Neo. Now he's there.
भाई दो लोग हैं ऊपर।
I can help.
पिंग आ रहा है।
लेफ्ट निकल सकते हो, लेफ्ट निकल सकते हो।
मेरे को उठा देना, मैं सबको बचा सकता हूँ। और ये एटॉमिक को उठा सकता हूँ ना मैं सबको। नीचे आएगा। मेरे को उठा दे बस। हाँ मेरे को उठा दे। भाई उठा सकता था मैं कर रहा हूँ।
आजा यक्स इसको बाई कर।
उसको भी उठा सकता है।
हाँ लोड ले, ये भी ले, ये भी ले ले, कर दे देख क्या है। वही टॉप पे जो लास्ट टाइम रखा ना। ले हम ले रहे
हम ले लेंगे बिल्डिंग ले लेते तब तक।
आधो रे पैसे दे।
हां अरे बंदा जाओ
यक्स तो निकल मैं आ रहा हूं।
बंदा है एक तो मैं एक मर गया।
ऊपर से पड़ेगी।
एक बात
खोला, डेड बॉक्स छोड़ लो। चलिए ऊपर
नीचे रखना ऊपर।
कैसे बताओ?
एक ऊपर बाकी है बस बोल रहा हूँ।
चलो ऊपर चलो।
ऊपर ही
दो बंदे
दरवाजा बंद करो।
अरे बंद कर भाई।
ऊपर बंदे हैं तो मोटर बंद हो जाएगी तो मोटर चला सकते हो नहीं दोनों बंद हो जाएगा तो ऊपर मिलेगा एडवांटेज।
Fuck you, asshole.
ये भी नहीं लग रहा है पता नहीं क्यों।
अरे कालू को खरीदना था।
नहीं
कौन हमारे पैसे अपने पास है
आगे
लगाऊं? नहीं यही आएगा, वो इधर ही आएंगे ना।
अरे पीछे आ
नीचे गया
लेफ्ट में बंदे गंडोला दब ही नहीं है, क्या हो रहा है? यही प्रॉब्लम सेम जोन है। जोन में था
भाई मैं तो 1-2 गोलियां मर गया भाई।
अजीब सा गेम चल रहा है। बटन दबा रहा हूँ। Wait, man. $80 milliseconds भाई। ये X2 लगाना।
कर रिसर्जेंस लगा या बीआर लगाऊं?
मैं रिसर्जेंस ही लगा दो बस लास्ट गेम है।
ये नहीं हो गया?
मैं क्या रही पार्टी में नहीं हूँ।
रुक जा एक
आजा नहीं हो ज्वाइन कर ले।
कैसे?
इनवाइट किया तेरे को वापस। हो गया? आया नहीं क्या?
ज्वाइनिंग गेम सेशन आता है।
यार मैं तो स्कूल मैसेज कर दूंगा।
क्या हो रहा है? फिर से भेजना।
अब बंदा कहाँ है?
फिर से भेजना। इनवाइट भेजना कोई।
भेजा मैंने, पहुंचा
नहीं।
फिर भेजा।
एक से ज्वाइन करने की कोशिश कर, दिख नहीं रहा क्या मुझे कोई भी? मेरा तो अकाउंट भी ओपन है। भेज के थक गया मैं तो, कब से भेज रहा हूँ।
अबे तुम्हारे में से कोई ग्लिच है यार, इसलिए नहीं लग रही थी लॉबी। ज्वाइन ही नहीं हो रहा है इसको।
ठीक है, मैं जॉन को लीडर बना रहा हूँ।
यार रुक जाओ, पार्टी सीन तोड़ो एक बार, अलग अलग हो जाओ।
मैंने वापस सर्वर बनाया, ठीक है? वापस
सब इनवाइट करो सबको।
मेरे का ज्वाइन हो गया।
हाँ तुमने मुझे ज्वाइन कर लिया, मैं यक्स को ज्वाइन पार्टी
हो गया भाई।
ये सब हो गया, चलो सही हो गया।
हम 2 लीडर्स दिख रहे हैं मुझे फॉर सम रीजन।
क्या चल रहा है नियो? YouTube पे वो जो लाइव चलता है ना शॉर्ट्स वाले फॉर्मेट में, उसमें औरतें, अधेड़ उड़ की औरतें बैठी हुई हैं।
हाँ।
अधनंगी, ब्लाउज आधा खोल के, और कमेंट्स पढ़ रही है बस।
अच्छा, और लोग पैसे दिए जा रहे हैं।
लोग पैसे दे रहे हैं, कमेंट कर रहे हैं, 200 लोग, 250 लोग, 500 लोग,
देख रहे
1000
हैं।
लोग देख रहे हैं। हो जा रही है पीछे पीछे, वो मच्छरदानी लगी हुई है।
हाँ।
अरे भाई, और एक बंदा दिखता है, वो पढ़ाई कर रहा है और लिख दिया है कि 1 रुपए दो, 5 रुपए दो, तो
नाम लेना। और एक बंदा नाम लिखता है।
हाँ, नाम लड़की भी लिखती है, नाम
नाम
लिखती है, अपने हाथ पे कुछ काला लगाती है, उस पे लिखती है, फिर ऐसे उसे इरेज कर देती है, फिर लिखती है, फिर ऐसे हाथ से ही।
तो ये नाम पता कैसे चलता है? कहाँ पता चलता है कि ये सब्सक्राइब किया?
वो अलर्ट टाइप कुछ आता नहीं है, डिडिंग ऐसे करके उनका दिखता है।
भाई मेरे तो नहीं आता है कुछ भी।
मेरे भी नहीं आता है, कुछ सेट करना पड़ता है सब्सक्राइबर बटन को।
यूएन में अब अल-कायदा के लीडर आके वो दे रहे हैं स्पीच। चूतिया है भाई यूएन भी, बट एक प्लेटफॉर्म बना रखा है हर चूतिया के बकवास करने का।
भाई लेकिन इस बार क्रिकेट में भी
तुमने
गजब
देखा
बवाल हो
अल-कायदा
गया।
का लीडर आया? तुमने देखा क्रिकेट का अल-कायदा का लीडर आया यूएन में स्पीच देने? बहनचोद, टेररिस्ट को भेज रहे हो बहनचोद। सीरिया का जो नया प्रेसिडेंट है वो अल-कायदा का लीडर था एक टाइम पे।
देखा था मैंने।
हाँ,
एक टाइम पे तो सीरिया तो ऐसे ही, सीरिया को तो बनाया ही इस तरीके से था, लूट के फिर सबको, किसी किसी को।
सीरिया के तो बेचारे को वो भी था यार, पहले तो वहां पर सीरियन क्रिश्चियंस भी हुआ करते थे, सब खत्म हो गए।
भाई पूरे वर्ल्ड में सबसे ज्यादा बहन जो मुस्लिम ही बढ़ रहे हैं,
पर उतनी नेगेटिविटी भी बढ़ रही है भाई।
हाँ नो डाउट।
तो गड़बड़ था।
मेरा सर्वर में तो मिल जाता है।
Exactly 69 का बिल। क्योंकि
आदोरा तू कहाँ बैठा है भाई? Where are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad।
पाकिस्तानी है। वो बेचारा चिल्ला चिल्ला के कहने लगा कि आईएनटी लगाए हुए है पाकिस्तानी क्यों कह रहे हो? बात तो है भाई, आईएनटी का चिल्ला था तो हम खेला भी है लेकिन ब्रोक है वो ब्रोक है साले
गन ही नहीं है भाई
भाग गया वापस पीछे चल पीछे चल यार
ये लैंड हुआ है अभी
उठाना एक टच करना
स्ट्रेंज
भाई ये कहां से आता है बंदे अरे ये योगी में
एक बंदा
वो अदर साइड ऑफ
Right.
भाई प्लेट है
हां
Fuck you, asshole.
आ रहा है
गन उठाओ
दरवाजा तो हम ऐसे बंद करते हैं जैसे कि चोर आने वाला है
आओ चले मारने
मैं एक बार अप्लाई कर रहा हूं
भाई पुश ही करना पड़ेगा ऐसे नहीं होता बंदा है क्या आगे बंदा है क्या
आगे होंगे होने चाहिए
क्या बैठ गए क्या आवाज नहीं आ रही निकल गए
Ready for launch.
देख ले ऊपर एक बार कवर ये लो मैंने गिराया कहाँ बंदा ओ मिल गया तुम्हारे पे
बेच सकते हो ठीक है नीचे बंदे दिख रहे हैं
मारना उन लोग भी मारना है ना
पीछे अपने ग्राउंड
एक आया था ब्रेक था वो आगे
अरे यार
बनी ऊपर डाउन टॉप डाउन नीचे है ग्राउंड पे था आओ चले मारने नीचे चले
ग्राउंड पे है
आ जाओ चलो इसके पीछे जाओ
आओ आगे भागेंगे
आगे हो सकता है
बराबर है बाई पे तेरा एक ऊपर है
ब्रिज पे
Fuck you, asshole.
अरे
भाई मार दो आप पिंग कर दिया भाई बंदे आ रहे
बंदे फॉलो कर जिप लाइन लिया ऊपर
चल 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 उनपे चल
अबे ऊपर 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 जिप लाइन
आ गया आ गया
सबको मार देना
मार दिया ना एक तो इसको मार दिया
वो लास्ट ग्रैनी में भागा ग्रैनी पे
प्रेसी नाइस चलें पुश करें
गिरा टॉप अरे
ग्रैनी घुसता है ग्रैनी घुसता
जा रहा हूँ
बंदा देख रहा है वो वही वाली बॉम्ब फेंक देता यहीं पर है बंदा बच के रहना सारे
आगे भागा है शायद आगे लगा मैं
अरे ये मोस्ट वांटेड को मारते ना भाई आराम ज्यादा
वो जोन के बाहर चल यार ये
मार रहा बंदा
भाई ये ना बंदा अरे बंदा था यहाँ पे
आ गया मैं इसको उड़ा रहा हूँ एक और आया
ऊपर है
बंदे आए बहुत
बंदे आए ऊपर आओ कुछ करो मेरे साथ भाई
हां चल
जाओ ना you go I'm ready
Plasma rifle in 40 watt range.
बंदा है मारना है
डाउन किया
मारो ये भी देखो दिया मैंने
मेरा रुक जाना वहीं पर आऊंगा
एक्चुअली इन्हें ये मार रहे थे इसलिए जल्दी ये वाइप हो गया
ऊपर बंदा है ऊपर
वो बेबी हरामी है एक नीचे आया
कौन डाउन हुआ कहाँ से मारा
यू भी देख
चले क्या
मैं तो गया
ऊपर है देख
अरे कहाँ से ये कैसे मरा स्नाइपर नहीं डाउन
नीचे आया
चलो ऊपर ही रहो क्लस्टर है
भी आगे वो नीचे से मारा
नहीं
यहाँ से आ रहे हैं आवाज आ रही है
आओ चले आओ जाओ ये रहा वाह बैठा हुआ था कौन डाउन हो गया ऊपर नीचे यहीं बैठा उसको दिख रहा था मतलब वो तैयार बैठा था
इसको बायबैक करते नहीं ऊपर
आई डोंट माइंड
बंदा आ गया
अभी भी खड़ा है वो यहीं पे अभी भी वो कहीं खड़ा है
ही सेइंग डोंट कम अप
इंडियन बंदे हैं।
अभी भी वहीं खड़ा है, अभी भी वहीं खड़ा है। ये तो यही ये वाला तो दरवाजा है नीचे दिख रहा है, ये राइट ये रहा। वो खड़ा
नहीं दो तीन है।
ऊपर चलते हैं, आजा थोड़ा
ऊपर आ गया बंदा, ऊपर आ गया।
नहीं वो भी फाइट नहीं करता।
नीचे से आ रहा है। मैं बोला तो नीचे से आ रहा है।
वो अकेला बंदा आके मार गया भाई, वो सही में अकेला बंदा आके मार गया।
मेरे को ऊपर से भी पड़ी।
चलो बैक कर लो
भाई वो कुछ थोड़ा सा मुझे थोड़ा
नहीं था, काफी एग्रेसिव था, मजा आया।
क्या कर रहे हैं?
एक लगा देना बीआर, एक बीआर खेल लेता है।
मैं जा रहा हूँ, बीआर नहीं खेलेंगे यार, रिसर्जेंस खेलना तो खेलने वाला मैं जा रहा हूँ।
तो देखो बहन
तो रिसर्जेंस खेलेगा वो।
अच्छा that fast got me. This sandwich cost 1.
इंश्योरेंस करा लीजिए।
Fuck you, I'm small.
क्या हुआ?
आते ही लोडी का डिब्बा मिले तो खुशी मिल रही है। कोई आया नहीं इधर, कोई बात नहीं, लोडी लेते हैं। कार्ड ले रहा हूँ,
हो गया ना? अरे नो यहीं आ रहा है।
अरे यहीं आ रहे हैं।
कौन लोग?
ये अरे
यहाँ नहीं आ रहा।
हो गया पैसा।
बहुत ठीक है। यूएवी मारते हैं नहीं यार।
इनको मारने चलेंगे।
इन लोग को बाउंडी।
कहाँ है?
ये डिकॉन पे है।
लेफ्ट साइड पे खेल लेना।
डिकॉन की तरफ है। एक तो नीचे दिख रहा है मुझे।
नीचे राइट देख।
देखा ग्राउंड फ्लोर ना?
ओह माय गॉड भाई, ये लोग पूरे नीचे ही हैं सीढ़ी पे। 4 3 3
किस तरफ?
भाई कोई मेरे साथ आओ, कोई मेरे साथ आओ।
फ्लोर बताना और ऊपर
यहीं पे
आ गया, सबसे ऊपर आ गया।
दो लोग स्टेट है ना?
और
और ऊपर
ये तो नीचे पिंग आ रहे हैं यार।
नीचे में नीचे भागे नीचे वो।
एक बंदा ऊपर इधर अरे पीछे से तो
बंदे कहाँ हैं?
नीचे 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 एक बंदा नीचे आई थिंक यहाँ होना चाहिए नहीं है
Fuck you, asshole.
शावर में ओए साले शावर में
अच्छा आ गया बंदा
Fuck you, asshole.
प्रॉपर लेके ना एकदम घुस जाता नहीं पर
अरे शोर मारने चलो शोर क्या ये राइट में
नहीं मैं तो बोला छोड़ दो यार
अरे ये रे राइट में यही बंदे हैं
बहुत तेजी में जोन आ रहा है
ये जो
हवा में
एक नीचे
एक तो नीचे तो मार सकते हैं
आ रहा है
ऊपर जा रहा है वहां भी आया
ऊपर आया बाई पे
बाइक के साइड मारते हुए चलते हैं
खत्म करते हुए नीचे
शायद वो भाग रहा है शोर पे यार
पानी में कूद रहा है
वो जा रहा डाउन है
Fuck you, asshole.
अरे मेरे पास टॉक्सी आ रही मेरे पास कोई है तो
और जैसे डाउन
कंट्रोल जाए
शिप पे देखना पे बंदा
एक यहाँ था और एक शायद ये रहा दिख रहा है तुम्हें ये रेड
हाँ
आने के यहाँ पे
एक टॉप पे भी है
कंट्रोल लेफ्ट साइड पे यू गोना गेट हेल्ड बैक
कम अप ऊपर लेफ्ट में ऊपर
पीछे लो
You asshole. Fuck you, asshole.
ओ स्नाइपर दिया
स्नाइपर डेड
एक बार है
आ देना
स्नाइपर डेड ना यू समवन नीचे पूरा पीए ऑन दैट One more dead. Go. Just go. Please, just go.
बोल मेरे भाई
Sniper left side. Just ignore it.
Fuck you, asshole.
शिप फिनिश्ड
एक बंदा ट्री के पीछे है
विल टू बाय
यहाँ पर पेड़ के पीछे
एक और नीचे
all of them.
पेड़ के पीछे हमारा
एक बंदा है हाँ एक बंदा है
देख रहे पीछे से साइड से आ रहा है वो
पानी में है
हाँ
भाई चलना तो कंट्रोल चल लेता है
इस तरफ है इधर तो वो तो
ये मेरे नीचे दिखा रहा है बेसमेंट में क्या है
नीचे आगे
पानी में
मेरे पे कोई पानी में गया
ये मेरे पास सीसी पे मार एक ही बंदा है
Fuck you, asshole.
अरे तो ऊपर ही है मार दिया
लिविंग में बहुत चल रहा है शिट कोई हेडक्वार्टर्स भी
थोड़ा पैसे दे
Right.
आदरो थोड़ा पैसे दे आप
ये लो
थोड़ी लेके फेंक ले कहीं
डाउन दो डाउन लिविंग पे, एक और प्रेसी दे दो लिविंग पे एग्जैक्ट रेड मार्क
रेड पे अबे 2 सेकंड एक जीरो पॉप हो गया।
चलो हम पुश करते हैं
यार
प्रेसी है मेरी कुछ नहीं हुआ किसी को नहीं
ग्राउंड पे
ऊपर गए ठीक है
वीडियो से भी
Fuck you, asshole.
ऊपर से बंदा उठ गया
वरना
तो देखो
बिल्डिंग में है ये को वन क्रैक बिल्डिंग में
देख रहे which floor
okay one guy is here behind us
बंदा है लिविंग में बंदा है मेरे पे बंदा टॉप मेन लिविंग
देख रहा हूँ
Fuck you, asshole.
टॉप पे ना क्या की पूछो फिर इसका से मार बता जा ठीक है भाई
इसको ही बेसिक ओके और से मारा है सब गाय ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे आया और एक और अंदर सेल्फी डाउन
लिविंग टॉप कोई है क्या लिविंग टॉप बंदा है क्या गन्स मस्ट बी
मारो नीचे एक बंदा है यार शिट मैन दो बंदे थे नीचे दो बंदे नीचे ऊपर दो बंदे आ रहे हैं
Fuck you, asshole. I'll be back.
एक डाउन करके एक और था फिर
हां एक बस डाउन था एक ही बाकी था फिर जब पता नहीं कि एक और आ गया
बंदों को खरीद सकता है तो हमने थोड़ा पैसे कलेक्ट कर लिया कालू के पास दो बंदे
देखो नहीं बाय करना
आराम से
मुश्किल है
हां
नीचे आएगा
एमो बॉक्स
नीचे आया ऊपर आ रहा है
एमो बॉक्स रख लेना स्टेम काम आएगा ओए अभी कितना था
अभी नहीं
वो वहां पे है
ये नीचे
भी है बंदा जस्ट नीचे एक बंदा
भाई जा रहा है क्या भाई जा रहा है क्या
हां भाई जा रहा है
Fuck you, asshole.
हवा में मार दे
अरे वो खरीद ले वापस क्या बोलते हैं वो पीछे डब्बा उठा ले एमो डब्बा था पीछे यहाँ पर पड़ा होगा हेलमेट से मार
I'll be back. Fuck you, asshole.
ऊपर से राइट में दिखा, राइट कॉर्नर में बंदा था।
लेटा हुआ था यार वो।
नीचे तुम गिर गए क्या? स्लाइड करके गिर गए नीचे।
गेम नहीं हो ऐसे नाइस गेम के बाद
अब जा रहा हूँ।
ठीक है
चलो कल आता हूँ
चलो फिर बाय बाय, सोते हैं, बाय बाय, टेक केयर,
चलो see you guys, good night.
नाइस प्लेइंग, बाय बाय।
See you, bye.
you